Bismillah time.
Say something. We'll put it out there. If you like it, you can take it. If you don't, send it right back.
I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd.
This is Patrick. This is Patrick.
Good evening, fellow pipe smokers. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
That's a huge noggin.
Well, hello. If you can hear me, say so in chat because I can never set this damn thing up right. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. For some reason, there is no sound coming through my earpiece, so we're just going to go with it. How's everyone doing? So, the main attraction is taking the son to baseball practice, so I'm filling in for the foreseeable future. Music is a bit hot. Hold on. I gotta fix that. Is that better? Can you hear me? This is always a weird channel. Let's see. The music does sound super hot. Sorry, hold on. There's some feedback. Is that better? All right, music's down. Martin had that sucker up high. All right, let's go ahead and stop that music. All right, how's it sound now? All right, we're going to go for it. Anyways, happy Friday. Welcome to the Let It Rip Friday show with your host, D-Man. Just going to do it loosey-goosey style for a while until Martin gets back. You know, I'm watching chat. So, where's Martin? He is taking his son to baseball practice.
Say the name, Boris.
If you can hear it, I think I turned the music down or turned it off, so maybe I can turn myself up. Well, it looks like I'm peaking up pretty high. I can turn it up a little bit, maybe. I don't know if that's going to be better or worse. We'll just go for it. So I wore my hat today because I am in desperate need of a haircut, and I didn't want everybody to see my luxurious locks. So figured I'd support the Braves. Bust out the hat. Anyways, hope everybody had a good week. I did. Wasn't too crazy busy. Nothing much going on. Good. Stole one of Martin's Cohibas for tonight, so we can do that. Here, I'll put on some music. So maybe we can have a little bit of something going on. Oh, I don't see any music playing. I tell you, Martin leaves me not realizing that I don't do this all the time. So anytime I do this, it's always a cluster. I don't do this all the time. Yep, there's no music. So I have no idea how to get the music to work. Awesome. John, I did buy Diablo 4, and it's good. I just don't have a lot of time to play it, so I haven't even beat the campaign yet, but I'm slowly getting through it. I can save that for a D segment one day. Talk about that. I just haven't gotten all the way through it yet, which sucks because like the first season's already started, so I'm already behind, but that's just the way it goes. Let's see if there's any other music plays. Nope. Oh, that music might be playing. Man, I wish I knew how to get this to work. Anyways, let's go down the list. See who's here. Oh, Todd's here. Ohio Sweet Muffins Mafia Piper, best name ever. Donald Graham. Fly Piper. Donald Graham again. Patrick Grant, good evening. Yep, just me tonight. Picking and Piping. Lurker Troy. If I miss anybody, let me know. Chad from Yardism, how you doing, bud? Old Uncle Mike. It's a good name. John, hello again. It's like all the usual suspects. Tony. Boris. Is that it? Going on down. Yeah, look, if I push random buttons on this thing, it's going to be the end of the world because I can't hear anything.
Perfect.
So I don't know what it does. And there's like 5,000 settings. So I told Martin I didn't mind starting early, so to give me a little bit of practice of being by myself. And obviously it's gone to crap already, so I apologize about that. So while we got a little bit of free time, anybody do anything fun this week? Loosen Martin's chair. Yeah. I've already got to raise it up because he's so much taller than me. I feel like I'm sitting in a little squat stool. I really don't know how. The music doesn't work. I don't know where the thing is. Streamlabs, road control. Oh, Stream Deck. Here we go. All right, let's check this day in history. It is. Look at the settings here. I know this is super exciting. If all y'all need to quit, you can. I don't mind. Playback device. Oh, let me look at the other one. Where's the music? This one works. Playback device default. This one works. What output default? What the heck? This one. Files. Tell you what, I am somewhat computer literate when it comes to all this, like, smells like cheap cigars. Let's see, default. What if I put it on this one? Oh, now something's playing. Can y'all hear that? Is there music? I sure as heck can't hear it. Let's turn on my phone. Oh, it's loud. Let's turn it down. Oh. Oh, I have no idea how to turn it down. Maybe we'll stop it. I think it's on the wrong channel. You know, the sad thing is it's exactly like the old host because you have to update everything and now nothing works correctly. So it's pretty, you know, new boss is the same as the old boss. Do you have any good jokes? I don't know. That music sounds good. Let's do it then. So that way y'all have something to do besides me. You want to do jokes? You want to do this day in history? Let's check out this day in history first. Try to keep it in the right order so that way I'm not a total a-hole messing everything up. See what it is. August 18th. All right, we have Bad Poetry Day. Once met a woman from Nantucket. I don't know how that ends. Birth Control Pills Day. That's nice. So whatever that means. Why did the chicken cross the road? I've got a good one. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the idiot. And then you go, knock, knock. Who's there? It's the chicken. It's my son's favorite joke. Let's see. Birth Control Pill Day. Here's to not having any more kids. Oh, yeah, by the way, if anybody does any kind of sound bites, I cannot hear them. So don't spend your money on anything because it is going to not be picked up. So Damn it, Daniel, I just told you. Don't spend any money on anything. All right. It is Helium Discovery Day. Okay. Man, this is kind of a dry day, huh? National Fajita Day. So chicken fajitas. National Men's Grooming Day. Look at that. For all you guys with these big beards, need to groom them up. Ooh. That's not bad. Pinot Noir Day. I love good Pinot Noir. So we don't ever, I don't think Martin's a big wine drinker, so we never drink wine on this show. Obviously, it's more of a manly man show, beer and bourbon, but man, I would kill to bring a good bottle of wine. Maybe next time we have James over, I'll tell him to bring some wine, because we could classy this joint up a little bit. Pretty rough in here. It was Statehood Day in Hawaii after that terrible tragedy they had over there. So it's not working. He-Man. What? Oh, a Thunderbird. How about some Boone's Farm? Make it real classy. I am going to warn you, when Martin gets here, we're probably going to shut down for a minute because we got to switch everything around and fix it, apparently, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Let's see what else there is. Ooh, drive sober and get pulled over day. So, there you go. They don't have a holiday for drive drunk and get pulled over. What is Thunderbird? Is that a regional thing? Is that like $2 chuck wine? Down here we call it Boone's Farm. I go for some mead. The only time I ever get mead is at the Renaissance Festival. So I need to figure out how to make it and just make some at home. I don't think it's super hard to make mead. I don't know what these jokes look risque already. They all seem to be alcohol related, possibly. Maybe for the maybe because it's drinking and driving day, or mead day. Ooh, Cabernet. So I like Cabernet. I don't like any wine really, as long as it's not too sweet. Pinot Grigio, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Zinfandel, Chardonnay sometimes. Never been a big fan of Merlot. I don't know why. Malbec's a good wine. I like port wine. I know I said I don't like sweet wine, but port wine's good for like dessert and whatnot. Always have a good time. I will tell you that Martin's little wheels have been spinning. So he's got a bunch of stuff that he's trying to work on. God help him. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I think it is. He usually comes up with good ideas. Always cracks me up. Yeah. I like a good burgundy. Ron Burgundy.
60% of the time, it works.
I'm assuming that soundbite works. I have no idea. Never give up, Dave. Never give up, never give in. tell you, Martin has this down to a science. I don't know how he did this so long by himself. Let's see. All right, we'll read some jokes. Let's do it. Why not? Does the joke button work? No, the joke button does not work. Okay. Golly molly. That's what I do. The only thing I know how to do. Let's see if it works now. There we go. Oh, we got some joke music. See what it sounds like. There we go. Alrighty. I was standing at the bar of Terminal 3 in the International Airport when this small Chinese guy comes in, stands next to me, and starts drinking a beer. I asked, do you know any of those martial art things like Kung Fu, Karate, or Jiu-Jitsu? No, he says. Why would you ask me that? Because I'm Chinese? I said, no. Because you're drinking my beer, you little prick. Oh, God, this is going to get worse from here. It's going to get worse from here. Alabama changed the drinking age to 34. They wanted to keep alcohol out of the high schools. Man, it's going to get good. Let's see. Somebody do shot. I don't think it worked earlier. Let's see, I'll do it. I'll use my Tim's. Don't waste your money. I'm gonna take a shot while Martin's not here. Oh, it worked. I didn't hear it though. And I don't know where it is. Any sound files maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry guys. I really don't know. Show's normally better, I promise. It's just a little. What we got here? What we got here? You can't see the damn screen. Too much crap. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Alright, look at this one. Called Town and Branch. Everybody know that one? Alright, this one is Buffalo Trace. Which one? Y'all pick one. They're both open, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't really care. And no, we don't reset anymore, especially when Martin's not here, because when it totally craps out, when you reset it, if it happens, I have no way to bring it back up. I have no idea. What a joke. And if it completely crapped out, I would be in trouble. Big time. All right, we're doing Buffalo Trace then. I think I had Town and Branch before. Oh, I think it was good. I know Buffalo Trace is pretty good. All right, let's pour a little bit in here. So the problem that Martin has is he doesn't get this crap cold enough. He just pours it in there and it does it. The first one is never cold. What I'm gonna do is jiggle it up a little bit and then go from there. Look, y'all gamble to your heart's content. If I didn't have to keep this show on the road, I'd gamble too. Keep this train moving to its destination at the end of the track. All right, what we got? What is this? Oh, the meteor showers are going on right now. Oh, that's been nothing new. Let's see. Famous birthdays. He's excited about that. Let's see. Robert Redford has a birthday today. Oh, sexy Robert Redford. Oh, speaking of sexy, Patrick Swayze. Both great actors. Dennis Leary was born today, 1957. And then, last but not least, Madeline Stowe. Last Mohicans. Interesting. See, not a lot of people died. Oh, here we go. Joseph Seagram's died today, 1919. Founded the Seagram's Company. I assume it's the alcohol, not then ignore it. And Walter Chrysler, who founded Chrysler, died today in 1940. Buffalo Trace is 40% volume here. What's this one? Oh. 45%. Not much. Why do they take it down to 40% in the EU? Is that legality? All right. Take a shot for my homie. See, you had to get cold enough. Good. Oh, sorry, Troy. Lost all your money. Somehow Patrick Grant has 21,000 points, so we need to reset everybody apparently. This day in history. This is cool. John White returns from England and finds that his settlement of Roanoke is deserted. What was written on there? Croatan? Did they just all get kind of assimilated by the natives? Because they left them with no food? Let's see. That was 1590. Anybody cares? 1868, helium's discovered. Oh, women's suffrage is guaranteed. The 19th Amendment was ratified this day in history, 1920. Yeah. 1869, everybody's squeaking. Let's see. Oh, 1971, Australia and New Zealand decide to withdraw their troops from Vietnam. Good gosh. 2005, the largest widespread power outage in history hits the Indonesian island of Java, affecting over 100 million people. It's insane. This day in sports. Let's see. Oh, here we go. The year of my birth, the year of our Lord 1982, was the longest baseball game at Wrigley Field in Chicago ends after 22 innings when the LA Dodgers beat the Chicago Cubs 2-1. You imagine watching 22 innings of a 1-1 baseball game? I would have killed myself. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Indonesia is all those little bitty islands, right? So Java's probably, the size of Rhode Island. It's got 100 million people in it. One of the most populated countries in the world. All right. We kind of blew through that. Oh, August 18th is Leo. People that stuck around and watch us. Watch this travesty. 16. Hey, we'll take it. Everybody's getting something for free when Martin gets here. I don't know what it is yet. We'll let him decide. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Double printed these jokes. I think he wanted me to read some. Do some more jokes. Let's do it. Keep it fresh. Keep it light. Much other stuff going on. Shot's not working. Too soon. All right. My wife was just in a minor accident. She's told the police that the man she hit was on his phone and drinking a Coke at the same time. But they keep going on and on about how he can do what he wants in his own living room. Oh. Sorry. I just got it. It was a little bit slow. Maybe I read it wrong. No. Terrapin? Terrapin's from Georgia, I think. Let's see. Tell you savages about some terrapin. I think it's maybe Athens. Can't read it because it's so condensated. Yeah, Athens, Georgia. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Can't read. Yeah, so if I know everybody's different, you don't get all the, Terrapin's not so much. I mean, they are a microbrewery, but it's like one of the biggest, probably, or at least in Georgia. If you can get your hands on Terrapin, you see it? God bless America. They make some of the best beer, and they have killer designs too. And they're hold on, I've got a box. If you can get your hands on this one, what's available? This one. This is a killer IPA. Yep, it is a terrapin, turtle, tortoise, whatever you want to call them, chopping the heads off some hops. It is killer. It's Hopsecutioner, brewed with 6 varieties of hops, and got a really pretty high ABV. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's good. So if you're not familiar with it, look it up. Probably around somewhere. And this one too, the Luau, is really good. It's like a orange guava passion fruit IPA. It's good. Troy, what happened, man? We got 0 points. Here, let's see if we can fix that. Hold on. Help you out. What's Martin gonna do? Nothing. That's maybe the wrong one. Haven't done this in a while. Oh, I thought it was in here. I was going to try to give you some more stuff. Somewhere in here. I've done this in a long time. console. But next time Martin's not here, I'm just gonna like bring my PlayStation over and we're just gonna like stream some games. That'll probably be easier than doing all this. Man, I was gonna give you some points and I can't find out where they are. Sorry, man, I was gonna help you out. Currency. No, that's tins. Who's got the most tins? Ooh, little fat Morgan. Killing me. Y'all need to spend some money if you got all these tins. Good God. Betting. Reset. Add. No. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I was gonna try to give you some, man. I'm sorry. Wanna play Frogger? I don't know. We got some arcade games over there. What I could do next time, I was gonna point the camera to the golden tee, and I'm just gonna play golden tee, and y'all can watch me. Oh, is that joke music still playing? Sorry. So yeah, look, you gotta help me out because I cannot hear anything. So music is, I don't know how to turn the music down. Golly, I'm sorry. But you know what? This is probably it. Hold on, is this? No, that's not it. That's America. Sorry guys, I really suck at this. How to turn this damn music down. Maybe I can do it from here. Here we go. A little bit better. I know, look, I'm very self-deprecating, so I'm always going to make fun of myself if possible. Maybe Martin should give like a tour of the all the crap he's got over here. I've got like a laptop, a screen, 2 cameras, microphones, of course. I've got the Stream Deck, which is like a little bitty. This is a stream. We'll go behind the scenes for a minute. This is a Stream Deck, right? So it's got all these little buttons. This is usually, the Stream Deck is usually on my side. So that's the camera. It controls the cameras, the sound effects, all the scene changes, stuff like that. And then there's something called a Rodecaster, which looks like an old school mixer that you would see like in a studio. You know, it's got like the little dials you push up, and it's got little turn knobs and little buttons. Something like a DJ would use. And it's got all kinds of stuff on it that I have no idea what it does. So, and then on the screen, so the screen is run by OBS, and there's like a million little dials and everything over there. So wait until I can afford to buy Martin a haircut. You know what? He's looking pretty good. You know, I think we should. It's not a bad idea. If this goes on much longer, we'll just play Golden Tee and just see how high of a score I can get. Or, you know, not high score, but, you know, how good I can do. Low score. Now this chat thing is screwing up. Man, this thing is rough. Anyways, let's see. I had something I was going to talk about for D-Scale, so we won't talk about that. But man, I've been playing Diablo a little bit. So I've been playing Diablo since I was 13 probably, maybe I was around 13 when the first one came out. Diablo 2 was obviously the big one because it came out, I think, while we were in high school, and then we, I mean, hell, I still own Diablo 2. I still, it's loaded on my PlayStation now. We would go, so at Martin's house when he lived with his family when we were still in high school, he had a really big room. It was like an addition. So it was like a bedroom and then like a sitting area, and then he had a computer table. It was like the size of a garage. It was really, really big. So we would go over there, and I would bring my computer. James, who's on the show occasionally, would bring his computer. Some of our other friends would come over, and we would all play Diablo 2. Hook it up, have a LAN party. You know, this was before good internet. This was like dial-up internet days, so you would have a LAN party. Man, we would play the ever-living crap out of Diablo 2. Still love it to this day. Diablo 3 came out. It was good. Wasn't the best. And then, so Diablo 4 just came out. It's good. You know, it's not going to set any records. It's a little bit darker toned, I think, than Diablo 3, which I like and don't like. Kind of feels more like Diablo 2 and like the way it looks. Diablo 3 was very like crazy looking. But, you know, it's also just come out. They, you know, with like the way modern gaming is, it's kind of like, you know, all about the, you know, the store and buying cosmetics and crap like that, which kind of annoys me. But everything else is, you know, you can find in the game, so I like that. But like I said, I haven't beat it yet. I'm like right at the end, literally at the last boss. Just haven't sat down long enough to actually beat it. So I will say, for all of their faults, Blizzard, the company that makes Diablo and Warcraft and Starcraft, you know, they've made all those games. They have, since day one, have always had the best gaming cinematics, like, you know, the movies within inside the game, so that tell the story. They're always super, and Diablo 4 is no slouch either. The very last scene, spoiler alert, or the very last cinematic, it starts off with the army of heaven, so the human army of heaven, led by like the archangel, is invading hell to fight, basically kill the main bad guy. Well, I guess it's no secret. It's Lilith, so it's the daughter of an angel and a demon. She's kind of a demon, and she's this really badass looking, like creepy looking demon lady with giant wings. So anyway, so they're invading hell to fight her. So it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes long cinematic of the army invading and, you know, fighting, and it was really, really cool. I feel like whoever makes those, whatever department makes those, like they, you know, for the past 20 years, Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo, they've always had these like really cool movies. They should just take those people and just make a damn movie at this point, because they really kill it. What else? Another game, if there's any gamers out there left, is Remnant. So a game called Remnant just came out, Remnant 2. So the first one had a ridiculous name called Remnant from the Ashes. Don't ask me why. But it's like a third-person shooter that's kind of an RPG. You know, you level up, you have stats, but you have a gun and you have a melee weapon. And the way it's not, I would say it's like a AA game, not a AAA game. You know, it's not the major leagues. It's like the kind of the minor leagues gaming studio. But man, they killed it. It's really good. The first one was really good. The second one takes everything the first one did and made it better. Really, really good. So if you like, I don't know, not Halo, that's first-person shooter. What was the third-person shooter? Gears of War. If you like that kind of like third-person shooter kind of game, it's really good. It's really good. Simple. It's hard. It's kind of got that Souls-esque where you collect currency, and then when you die, you start over. The best thing is you do not have to collect your currency or find your body to get it like a Souls game. But it's good. Let's see. Did somebody do a bolt call? All right, good. Everybody, all 4 people left. Tell me what you're smoking and drinking so we can go through this. Oh, we went up 1. Good job, guys. All right, Patrick Grant's got a haunted bookshop, a Cherrywood Mirror, drinking a Natty Daddy Near beer. You're drinking non-alcoholic natural light. That's called Bush Peach. All right, next, Rosie O'Donnell's hot. Okay, I guess that's the bowl call. Good job. I am smoking a Cohiba Red Dot, almost gone. Nervous smoking. And I'm drinking Terrapin Luau, which is good. And some Buffalo Trace. All right, what we got? Smoking Solani ABF. I don't know all the acronyms, so you guys gotta help me out. And a Philip Rivera Slightly Bent Billiard. Nice. Drinking a Rusty Nail. Rusty Nail is Scotch and Drambuie, is that right? Maybe? Can't remember. All right. Troy's got coffee and a hot Savi 111 Bold Kentucky. Aged Burley Flake. Okay. Barton's not back by the time this is done. Excuse me. I probably just smoked some Carter Hall in a pipe. Y'all can just stare at me awkwardly while I dry it out. That, or I'll go to the safe and get out some good stuff. What do you think? Whatever you guys want, just tell me. We'll just take everything out. Car bombs. Yep, nothing. Smoking out of a custom handmade and some Sobrani. What's the good stuff? What's the one that Martin likes so much? Oh, the Frog Mortons, right? He's never let me have it. It's okay, I don't blame him. Retirement plan. Or some of those good esotericas. I know he's got some around here somewhere. All right, Streamlabs. That is on Streamlabs. Let me figure out how. I'm going to give somebody some points. Oh, hold on. Figure it out. We'll do it. No rules. Samuel Gwaite's gift mixture and a Country Gentleman Cobb. Nice. Bullseye Flake in my, that was Troy R2390. Little Piper Todd smoking some Bullseye Flake in my Peterson Phoenix. And cream soda. Nice. Get ready to fire at some Best Brown number 2. Okay. What's Best Brown number 2? Let me know. Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Hold on, I gotta figure this one out. Give me 2 seconds. Nope. 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 Maybe it's down here. Settings. Nope. Figure this out. This one. No. This one. That's not it. There's too many things for me. No, that's not it either. Wait, dashboard maybe? Dashboard. Ooh, this is it. This is it. I haven't done this in a while. Cloudbot? Cloudbot. Royalty. Ah, found it. Okay, search user. Who's out of point? Who's out of points for the gambling? Hold on, I gotta shrink this down. Was it Troy? Hold on, we're about to fix this. Ah, crap, he's back. Sorry, guys. Thick. trying to help you guys out. Nobody's giving me any damn help. Dr. Troy, why did you not show up when I searched you? That's buddy not holding him out. Dr. Troy. Oh, it says you have 800 points. What's up? Yeah. The music's not working in my ear though. Correct. It's working. I mean, the chat can hear it. Everything else is fine. It works on that side. It works in my earpiece. It does not work on this earpiece. Yeah, I got it plugged in. Gotcha. But I can hear the microphone. Shit. Yeah. So, anyways, I can hear the microphone. I can hear. Yeah.
Hit the microphone. Can't hit the music.
Lurker Troy, check your points. Try to hook it up. And then some of the music wasn't working, so I went in and like changed it to Rodecaster 2.
Yeah.
Like the sound effects, and it worked. I don't know if that's the right way to make it work, but it worked.
Change the sound effect to Rodecaster 2?
No, the music wasn't working, so I changed the music to Rodecaster 2 to make it work.
Yeah, it's absolutely not supposed to go there.
Yep, I know, but they got it working.
Wait a minute. Change the music to Rodecaster 2.
Yes.
Change it to Rodecaster chat.
Yeah.
On Rodecaster 2.
No, it was on default.
Music.
Yes.
The music was playing.
That music was playing. The intro music was playing. When I hit This Day in History and Jokes, it was not playing.
Ah, yeah, no, you're supposed to put that all Rodecaster.
Well, I did not, so I can do it now. So hold on. Let's go to this one.
Let everybody sit there and absorb you.
Which one is Rodecaster 2? Oh, main stereo?
So there's main, and then there's keep going all the way down. Secondary. Very bottom.
All right, so this goes to secondary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you have to stop it. Now hit it again.
Okay. I don't know if
Let's
it's
see. Let's see if it's.
I don't know if it's working or not.
I don't see it on the meter.
Ah.
Well, it's right here.
Well, yeah, because one of them was like super high. I had to turn it down because it was like blasting everybody out.
Now you can't hear that.
Nope. No here. Do not tell Martin to buy new computer stuff. That is not the problem. The problem is me. I don't know how to make it work. What? But no. That's going through there.
Yeah, that's not what I want.
How did you get that screen?
You should be able to do that.
I couldn't run it all the way back. I wasn't sure what chord it was, and I didn't want to start pulling the cords
Yeah,
out.
but if you can hear this, then
I can't hear that.
you can't hear.
I can hear nothing. I can hear feedback from the microphone, but I cannot hear any kind of music or sound effect or anything else.
That's all wrong. Yeah.
All right, Troy, gamble your heart away.
All right, so then you're right back.
Hey, you want to take a shower and, SSS. We need some more jokes. I won't do the joke music since everybody bitched to me about that. Now you look fine, buddy. I'm just kidding. You look wonderful. I'll patronize all y'all over. Can't do that. All right, here we go. A Californian, a Texan, and a local are drinking at the bar in Big Sky, Montana.
I know that joke.
You want me to skip it? After a little bit, the Californian finishes martini, turns and throws his glass against the wall. Bartender shouts, "Why the heck did you do that?" The Californian replies that that's where he's from. They make so much money they don't have to drink out of the same glass twice. The Texan finishes his whiskey, turns and throws the glass against the wall. Bartender looks at him and says, "Why did you do that?" He says, "Where they have so much oil, they don't have to drink out of the same glass twice." About this time, the local Montana finishes his beer, turns to the patrons, draws his gun, and shoots them both dead. Without waiting, he tells the bartender, That around here there's so many Californians and Texas, he doesn't have to drink with the same ones twice. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, Martin's gone. Who else wants some points? Put it in chat. Somebody wants to gamble. The music is too loud. God, because Martin came in here and jacked it up. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that better? I had this show going. Had this show going like a fine oiled machine, and comes in here and messes with the music. All right. A macaroni, a penne pasta, and a spaghetti were drinking wine in the bar one evening. They saw Noodle sitting by himself and discussed inviting him to join them. They all agreed that he looked kind of lonely. So stupid. Wow. I'm doing this one. All right. Drinking non-alcoholic beer is like being Jamie Lannister. She tastes the same, but it's just not right. Oh, the Lannisters. I'll tell you what. Martin's always wanted to do another podcast. I'm just going to do it about Game of Thrones. I'm a Game of Thrones scholar. All right, nobody wants points. Look, if anybody wants gambling points that they're out, now's the time. We can do it. All right, I know cricket's not a good joke. I'm sorry. No, hold on. You want to... Let me fix this. Speakers, Pro Chat 2, secondary. All right. We'll do some joke music. Turn it way down low. If it's annoying Russian polka music, just let me know. All right. I am giving up drinking alcohol for the month of August. Wait. Edit. I am giving up, period, drinking alcohol for the month of August. You're welcome. Mike, what'd I do to make you mad, buddy? Mike Blocker, if you want points, speak now. We're giving them away. Because I love to gamble. Oh, Mike. I'd hook you up. There you go. Oh, good. You can hear me now? So you just spent the last hour and a half, hour not being able to hear me? That's awesome. All right. Well, you got some more points. If anybody wants points, just let me know. Because I love to gamble, and the more money you have, the more fun it is. I hooked you up, Mike. You're done. And if you blow it all, it's not my fault. All right, what's that? That's a really long one. All right, let's dive in here. An Irishman's been drinking at the pub all night. Well, I'm not going to get in the middle of a joke. He's coming out here. All right, here he comes. He can have that one.
Frank, man, trying to
What's that?
figure out the diagnose this problem.
Google. So I just realized one of the 4 people watching was me the whole time because I had my phone on. That was more than that.
Great.
Not a lot more, but more. Ooh, 17, 19. We're doing it.
20.
We're doing it.
Here, I'll log in.
I really don't know. I really don't know why it's. Unless it's like a. Yeah, that microphone works. You want your headset so you can hear, or no? You. Well, yeah.
No, I'm just chilling for a second trying to buy.
No. I mean, it might be a mechanical problem. It might just not be plugged in. Okay. Okay. Never mind.
But we both know it doesn't matter if anything has been plugged in. It's the same as it used to be or not.
I know.
Everything freaking goes 8.
You might just, and I couldn't figure out how to get that screen on the multi thing.
No view.
Oh my God. Where's view?
I mean,
Oh, view.
so I'm gonna
No, I know. View.
View down the bottom. All right, it'll say
Full screen?
To the bottom one.
This one? Oh, okay. Golly. Like 4,000 steps. Martin didn't leave me no instructions, nothing. He just said,
This is your first freaking time.
and by the way, we talked about resetting earlier. I couldn't reset because I don't know.
21st century, Buck Rogers.
We couldn't reset because I don't know the password for the computer.
Pretty good, Danny.
That was a good one. Because I don't know the password for the computer.
I mean, is the stream running fine?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, we just have the bet.
Look, I'm just going with it. All right, Fly Piper 85. Hold on, I'm about to hook you up. We're still in outlaw mode right now. Martin's not over here yet. Doing what we want to do. Can't stop me. What?
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. The game show where points mean nothing and everybody's having fun. Everything means everything.
You didn't watch that video yet, did you?
What's that? No, I did not watch your video. All right, I've asked everybody 10 times what they did this week. Nobody said anything. Did we play anything? We watch anything? Is there anything we want to talk about? Like,
You are. Seen you this one.
look, I've only got like 4 minutes worth of content. I've been going for an
I
hour.
haven't seen you this one up since Mom's called downstairs during that one time.
Oh, about beat Martin in the face. Woke up my grandmother 4 o'clock in the morning. And actually the problem was, in all fairness, Martin has a voice that carries. So I lived in my grandmother's basement. And you could have 20 people down there having a good time, not being crazy loud, but just a normal time. And you couldn't hear anything upstairs. Martin said one word like this, and it just resonated the whole house for some reason.
Vibrated like
And it would wake up my grandmother and piss her off to no end. Move the kiddo to PA for grad school. Nice. What are they going to grad school for? Something fun? Underwater basket weaving? That was always my favorite joke of our band director. He loved underwater basket weaving.
Alright, so hit settings cog on board.
Oh, thanks, Donald. I appreciate that. Be real with me.
You got that bot going?
Yeah.
Oh, good at you.
Yeah, I started that.
You got skill.
I did that. Donald, no offense taken. I will say, look, I told Martin, I said, look, I'm happy to do it because I need some more time by myself because I'm always the second man, which is fine. I like being the second man. I don't really like being the host. But I need some practice being the front man because it takes a lot of structure and skill. We joked around. Maybe it doesn't take, a lot of skill. Maybe it takes it takes the opposite of skill, right? It takes no skill to be able to do a good job. But I will say that it's always impressed me, not only his prowess at the technical side, but just at the side to keep things rolling. So that's the one thing that I learned a lot was how to keep the show moving, because I tend to stagnate and talk because, like I said, I'm not a host. Oh God, now we're messing with. But it's good practice. I like it. It's almost like talking to yourself, right? If you have a whole bunch of personalities, because nobody is. Oh, I hear it. It worked. What was going? Did I have it on mute?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it now. Oh, the joke music's still on. God bless America. So that's why that's the thing. No sound effect. Just the music. It's like some banjo deliverance type stuff going on here. But it's a very And I know a lot of you guys, and gals do streams and stuff like that. It's not something I've ever done. I've never been a public speaker, so it's very hard to look at a camera and talk and not have anybody talk back to you. So much props to everybody that does it. Not just Martin, but I know all you guys do it. I know. Dr. Troy went on a train. Cool. What kind of train? Like a, oh, I'm sorry. I did miss. Forensic science. That's very cool. Oh, I missed the shot sound. See, I couldn't hear the damn sound effect. I missed the shot. Let me see. We'll take a shot when Martin sits down.
You're not hearing any of this music?
No. Yeah, I'm hearing that. This day in history, I can hear it.
So you can hear these sound effects?
Nope. No, let me try some of the other ones. Nope. 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 Nothing. And there, I set everything on this board to the right channel.
All right, so you hear the music now, right?
Yes. Nope.
I can't hear it.
No. Now I can hear it. Thank you, Donald. Love you. But, oh yeah, trust me, I've got 2 kids. It's like talking to nobody sometimes. They just ignore you. Hello! It's a difficult skill to learn.
Did you hear that?
Do it again. I heard something. Hello! No, that's her phone, I think. Oh, that's headphones over there.
Well, that was headphones here.
I know. I told you. It's cray-cray. Wait, I heard something. I heard Godzilla from the chat. Maybe it's just so low I can't hear it. That music's loud.
So that's the music.
It's better.
So that's
yeah.
the music's okay to be loud, but you should be able to hear.
Anyway, what kind of train did you go on? I want to hear more about trains. See, it's 4,000 buttons. I wish I could like turn this around so I could see. What's up, Steve? The music is a bit loud, says Donald. You know what they say, Donald? The music's too loud. You're too old. He turned it down. Sorry, I laughed at my own jokes. You want to hear some jokes? While Martin does this? God, that's a long one. Let's go shorter. Yep. They're all long. Okay. We're not doing any jokes. Oh. All right. Today I quit drinking for good. Now I only drink for evil. Martin's wife liked that one. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. No, there's no read more ones, man. Martin's on top of it. Look, the only time Martin's never had read more is when he gives me jokes. I guess we could do the word of the day since we're running behind. So, try to speed it down. Word of the day is in honor of Patrick Swayze, the sexy Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze movies. Go. It's not going to be hard. I made it easy this time. So y'all just guess some Patrick Swayze movies. I'm taking some points away from Patrick Grant, by the way. He giveth and he taketh away.
You get nothing.
Man, going down fast. I can't remember what I picked now.
Nothing. You lose.
It's not those. Oh, I remember what it was. Yep. Ooh, Three Brothers. All right, we knocked out all the obvious ones first, right? So What do they say? What's that movie? You're good enough, you're smart enough, and people like you, doggone it. Patrick Swayze is not in Speed. I don't think. Oh man, Point Break. I forgot about that one. God, it's a good movie. Patrick Swayze famously is Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. So good choice. How was baseball practice?
Good.
Boy, did good? Good. Just work on fielding? Yeah, that's all we did. That's all we did. I've now got 2 kids in baseball. It's tough. That was a typo I peed. Goonies. Played Chunk in Goonies. That was good. No way. Older brother danced in a ballet company. We left to join the military. His replacement was Patrick Swayze. That's cool. Can you send like personal messages on this thing? No, you cannot. All right. In the answer, there is no "the" because you can't do "the" as the answer. So it's take out whatever movie you want to do and without the "the." Mike, no "the." Oh, now I know why Donald Graham was complimenting me because he's had 14 car bombs.
Love it.
One day, we're going to do an all-night show. And do a bunch of car bombs again. You did it. I don't know if it works. Barton, don't look. Barton. Good job, buddy. Nope. So what do y'all want to do now? I guess we could just do the D skill. Oh, the D skill set to that camera. Fine. I was trying to keep this show on the road while you troubleshot.
So good.
Oh, I know I'm doing good. Wait, is that a button as well? Oh, no, we're not going to figure anything out. There's like buttons I didn't even know existed. Ah, I hear it.
If that's how it's supposed to be.
Can I try? Let me try the deck.
But I don't think they're hearing it.
I can't hear the stream deck.
Hey, baby.
Lords of Flatbush. Yeah, the chat heard it. 15 air horns going off. Sounded like the air raid siren. Dresden. Not me. No, I heard it in that one.
You heard it over there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can hear it in that other one.
What other one?
The headphones over there. Go over there. I'll push the button. All right. Anyway, somebody already got the answer. Steve, you just lost points for no reason. Oh no. Here's what it is. Favorite Patrick Swayze movie might have to be Point Break. Such a good movie. Okay. Oh, sorry. The answer was The Outsiders. Mike Blocker got it. Nope. Now it's totally dead. I hear. Nope. Alice in Wonderland. Not the correct answer. Point Break. I don't know. Let's go. Let's do some trivia.
That on.
Oh, I heard it. Let's do, let's see.
All right, so what all have you done?
Read some jokes, did all this day in history. Talked about Diablo for a long time. About it. Wasn't much else to do with one person. Most of our stuff is two people. Thank you, sir. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Ooh, random tribute. Oh, God. It's got a cage on it for a reason. It says the guy that puts the liquor bottle on the end and moves it around.
I love that. That's still the greatest.
I don't know how this game is. Let's see. Who did Time Magazine name as Man of the Year in 1979? I just clicked on some. It said download an exe file, so I did. Is that cool?
Perfect.
Okay.
And then
No, I executed it.
yeah,
It ran.
It,
Yeah.
Somebody called in.
You got all these good pop-ups now?
Somebody said we over-transferred our bank account by.
Yeah, you know what? You haven't had any good prank calls in a while? Like spam calls?
Oh, I have.
Oh, we haven't posted them or told me about them.
That's because usually I just tell them, you have big titties. No.
All right, anyways. Who was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1979? This is a name that most people know, but they may not be able to pull it together because this is a tough one. It was not Dick Van Dyke. We lose points. You lose points for what? Guess the wrong answer? Yes. Behind the Green Door. That is inappropriate, Lurker Troy. I know what that. Oh, Ayatollah Khomeini. Patrick Grant got it. I don't know what you get, but you got it right. All right, what else we got? Which president, I don't know the answer to these, so we're just going. Which president loved Fresca so much he had a soda tap installed in the Oval Office? Now that is,
Fresca so much?
yeah. He put
Wrong.
Fresca on tap in the Oval Office. I think that's pretty badass. Fresca's been around for a long time.
That sounds more like a Georgia person.
I'm going with Jimmy Carter. I'm going Jimmy Carter.
I wouldn't be surprised if put peanuts in it.
Let's see. Carter, nope. I guess Carter, that's not right. Billy Carter for president. He had his own beer. Nope. It was not Columbus. It was not the president, but he did sell in 1492. Troy, thank you.
1492.
LBJ is the correct answer.
Lyndon Johnson?
Lyndon Johnson. He loves the Fresca. You know what? He also had a huge heart that he liked to talk about. Yeah. You know my favorite thing with LBJ? Have you ever heard the tapes that he has where he's like talking to his tailor? Have you ever heard this? All right, we need to look it up when it's over. So, I guess like any president, right? They record most of the phone calls, and somehow these got out. I don't know how they got out, but he's talking to his tailor, and this dude is the most like vulgar, just country sounding dude. He's telling his tailor how to tailor his pants, and he's like, I need some more room in my crotch. It's getting up in my ass. He's like, I need you to take it out so it's not fitting up in my ass and stretch it. He's just talking about his Franken beans and his butthole. Just just talking about it full on.
Purple-headed yogurt sling.
Dude had
his brown eye.
Dude had less of a filter than Martin did. Oh, I just killed it.
People would be surprised. Killed what?
Well, the screen just went blank for some reason.
Killed the screen.
Yeah. Now here's an easy one. What famous rapper's real name is Marshall Mathers? Quick, who gets it first?
Tupac.
You know what I just thought? If it was Jimmy Carter, it would have been Coke, right? He's from Georgia.
That's true.
Eminem. I don't know. Fresca might be a Coke product. Eminem. That was an easy one. Nobody's getting points for that crap. All right.
We'll swap.
Mark's tired of this crap.
Let me help you out.
How do I do intermission? Like that. All right, we shall be back in 5 minutes.
Just give us a second. We're gonna run it.
Emotional damage.
Just give us a couple more minutes. We're gonna get this thing working right. We're gonna give you a little time. It gives a little time, right? It gets our yeah, we gets our what is it called? Gets our ass in gear. God, that was so loud in my ear.
I'm no influencer. I'm not even an influenza-er.
We're just doing a little fixing. It's getting there. Getting there. Just hang on a second.
That's a huge noggin.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
That's jaundice.
B for ball.
All right, easy, 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 easy. I don't know if I can hear myself in this. I don't know if I hear me.
You can't? I can hear you.
I don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Let me see.
I didn't have anybody to compare it to, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, I guess it's possible. Well, yeah, that music was hot.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Did not know how to control the music. And we're back on the screen.
Okay, so now I can hear everything.
Okay, everything's good?
You can hear me now, can't you?
Yeah.
Could you hear me before?
Yep.
It's got to be something with this one then.
Yeah.
This line.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I want to hear. All right, and this is just as a test. All right, tell me if you can hear this. Oh.
No.
All right. Shut the door. Tell me if you hear this.
Yeah, I heard that one.
So everybody else is hearing it, so I'll have to trail that back and figure it out, because that doesn't make a lot of sense that I can't hear that right off the bat.
Oh, I should not have picked this beer.
No, you didn't like that beer?
No, I like it, but it's got 10% alcohol per volume.
Oh, you picked one of the big dogs.
Yeah, it's a big dog.
Well, that's.
I'll be sipping it. Sipping it.
Well, I'm gonna do this just so I can hear everything.
All right.
That's just weird. That's so weird. All right, we owe shots. All right. That's just. Oh, yeah. How about that? All right, everybody. Ah, God dang it! What's up?
Could you milk me?
Yeah, no. There we go. All right. We're gonna drink some of the Bufferwoos. Derek said he wanted a double.
Give me a double.
He wants a double.
Oh my God! Glug glug glug. Jeez Louise.
Look, man. It sounded worse than it was.
Look, we talked about how you don't let it sit.
Was this already yours?
Yes.
You already hit one?
Yeah.
Man, you're a man.
I gave myself one. Try to test it out the sound effects.
I love that line. I should cue that up as a soundbite. I gave myself one.
No, somebody called for one in the chats, and it didn't work for some reason. Are we doing this?
I love this. This is like one of my favorite things to do. All right, next time I'm gonna put it halfway on the marker, because then I feel like it just it goes good. It goes good. I did not listen to you at all. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bud.
All right, cheers.
All right, cheers, bud. Glad to have you back.
Glad to have you back.
Delicious.
I spurted on myself. Oh, there's the boy.
Oh, here we go.
All right, what you got, my man? Oh, blindfold.
Coming at you hot early. Hot early.
I didn't really know what to show.
I thought you were going to show one of the coins.
I don't think his music's working.
All right.
That was one music I did not change. Wait,
Hold on.
he's got to fix your music.
Nope. Sure enough. All right. Boom. And then,
Ooh, that's good. You want me to show everybody
all
first?
right. Now try his music.
There we go.
All right. There it
Works
goes.
now.
Put your famous last words. Put your blindfold on. Okay.
Might like this one.
I don't know.
Hey, don't be peeking.
I ain't peeking. I'm just trying to get the thing on me.
It said Chinese trash pile flavor.
Oh, I love it. All right, ready?
Let me show it to the camera.
Show it to the camera.
There
Very
we go.
good.
Ooh.
All right. See if I can taste anything.
I've never
right
seen
now.
the inside of a marlin before.
See if I can taste anything at all.
How do you say squid guts in Chinese?
Oh!
Oh, pop it open like a bag. What are you doing? Got this.
Those bags don't open the same way.
It's like a
Here, you want me
it's like a
open it?
high class bag.
Here. Oh.
Freeze dried crabs. Ooh,
Actually, it smells fun.
what does it smell like?
Smells like chum.
Okay. What animal's feet is that?
You're such an asshole. It's so garlicky
Oh, is it garlicky? I like garlic.
that it doesn't
Whoa!
taste.
Oh God!
It's so garlicky. I can't get anything.
When you know what the flavor is, it makes sense.
There's so much garlic. Am I right?
I don't know if it's garlic. Maybe. But when you
What is
All right,
that?
yes.
Land or sea?
Huh?
Land or sea?
Land.
Land.
Think.
Yeah, it's land.
Okay, land. Is it a mammal or a fowl?
See, it's a mammal.
Okay, it's a mammal.
I don't know.
Pork.
No.
Duck.
Nope.
No.
A duck
you
is
said-
fowl.
That's right, fowl. A fowl.
Oh.
Cow. Beef.
Cow. Yep. Got it.
It's
beef.
not garlic. Here, take it on the back.
What is it?
Well, from the picture, I think it's something different, but
Oh gosh, I can actually see again.
Yay! Could you taste it?
Oh, it's steak.
yeah.
It's steak and
I want to get you something nice this time.
oh, thank you. It's let's see, beef, steak, ribeye, steak flavored.
It's mushroom. It's not garlic. It's mushroom. I can taste it. Once I knew what it was, it makes sense.
Actually, those are called they're the very expensive ones.
Truffle.
Chat, what is it? Truffle.
Yeah.
Truffle.
Truffle's a mushroom.
Truffle. What did you know? What they don't call it mushroom?
Well, it is,
Foul mammal.
It's good.
but they call it truffle, so they charge more for it.
Oh, good.
Foul mammal.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby.
If they left the
It's
truffle
like
off,
beef
it would have
and
been
truffle.
better.
It's like beef and mushroom. That's what I said. Then it goes back.
If
Tell
they-
everybody. You gotta tell everybody.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll see you next Friday. Yeah, y'all can keep these.
Go take those with you. I'm not even. I'm busy.
You want them?
No, thank you. You can take them.
Thank you, though, sir.
Go lay in your bed and eat chips.
No, that's my bed because he likes to lay in my bed while we do this. And sabotage. Can't stand it.
I feel like we have a lifetime supply of Carter Hall. You'd have to
I'm
smoke
very
like
happy
4
about
pipes a day to go through that thing.
I think that's the point of Carter Hall.
I mean, I get it. It's an everyday, but
Got it.
choo-choo.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Oh,
I'm not sure if this is going to taste beef flavored now or not because now I'm just groping at it. after
now I
just
have
get
like
done.
a beer, beef, and
And
mushroom
bourbon.
in my mouth.
Beer, beef, and bourbon.
Bourbon.
That's a YouTube channel right there. Beer, beef, and bourbon.
Man, that is a YouTube channel right there.
Somebody's gonna go around and make $1 million. All right, so we got to do a, and I'm gonna set this up real quick because I want the D-Man to do it. So we're gonna do a reaction to something that everybody
Okay.
might or might not have heard. And Chad's in there. Okay, good. Chad's a music guy. so he can appreciate this. For those that have heard it, enjoy. For those who haven't heard it, enjoy. I'm gonna pull this up.
You don't like look at my face while I watch this, do you?
Huh?
You don't like look at my face while I watch this.
Yeah, it's a freaking reaction, dude. What's wrong with you?
If nobody wants to watch me stare at a video,
dude, it's legit. All right, where's it at? Where's it at?
Debbie Does Dallas.
It's not Debbie Does Dallas. This is ridiculous. I wonder if the button's gonna work.
What button? Chrome, right?
To where we hear this. Yeah, Chrome.
Oh,
right.
let me turn the. I hit Chrome left. No, I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, don't hit the Chrome change channel button. Go back.
I know. Hold on.
That's a
Chrome.
Right. Did you hit it?
I can hear it now. Wait.
All right. You see the bottom one?
Chrome Road Chat.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Son of a bitch. Supposed to go to we'll send this one to secondary. All right, hit it now.
Chrome Road Chat. Overtime. Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear it now.
I'm hearing a lot of static. Are you hearing static?
Yep.
I wonder what that static's from.
Probably might be the fan.
I don't know. Did that kill it?
Mm-hmm.
That killed most of it.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that killed most of it. Sorry about that.
Better for sure.
Turn that all the way up. All right, so that's not loud at all.
It is not.
So let me change that back to chat. And oh wow, already. All right. Hit it again.
I can hear it.
I don't want it there though. Did you hit the button again?
Not to touch anything.
Hit the button. I told you to hit the button again.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right. I'll set that up there. All right. So go to Chrome.
Hit the button that says Chrome.
Yeah. Should say Chrome left or something like that. Let me see where you're.
Nope. I've got left.
Yeah, hit left. Boy, you don't see a thing right there, do y'all?
Nothing.
Let's see. All right, you see me.
Oh, there you are.
And okay, there we go.
All right.
Now let's add the D-man. Where is the D? Famous last words.
Yep.
Video capture.
Watch what you say.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Man, I need to get on the treadmill. Look at that. Sit up straight.
Stretching it.
Oh. There you go. Shrink it down. Shrink it down. Oh, there you go. Put it right there. Top of your face. Okay.
See, I mean, I can do all this right off the bat. All right.
What are you trying to say? I couldn't.
So, what is center vertically? Boom. There you go. Man, I was almost already center already.
See if I do it again.
Roll your ass up. Come on, you're like 5 miles away from the mic.
About to hit the damn
No,
thing.
you're not, because I moved the thing to where it was just one in the middle.
Okay. There.
So you had enough to.
There. Is that good? You happy now?
You feel self-conscious about
like
being a little closer?
I like to lean.
You don't like to be close?
I like to lean.
So
the guest
Steve
gets
spent.
to lean.
All right. So, as people say, you know, gingers have no soul.
True.
Do you know who I am?
I know who you are. Welcome aboard. Good to see you.
My apartment.
So,
Of rich mahogany.
we're going to do a reaction to this, which, by the way, is fair use. So, People can kiss my ass if they have a problem with it.
Oh, is reaction fair use?
Yeah. All right. Now
we can play all kinds of stuff now.
So just so you know, so when I told you about this guy,
correct,
he was about at like, well, when did I tell you about this? Monday?
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. He had blown up a little bit. Now this is a guy from Virginia.
Okay.
All right. He legitimately had been a factory worker. He struggled with addiction.
Okay.
With both drug and alcohol addiction, everything like that. Just over 30 days ago, about 35, 37 days ago, so just a month and a week ago, he went cold sober. Just cold turkey on everything.
Okay.
And this company, Radio West Virginia, said they would do a video for him, and they've done a few for others. And so he has blown up.
Okay.
Right now. So by the time I told you, he had a few million views already.
Wow.
He's currently at 22 million views.
Good gosh.
It just went up last week.
Man. Why can't we get a video that does 22 million views?
Well, it's how it goes.
It's that sexy beard.
So who is this hat? Who is that? So this guy is Oliver Anthony.
Okay.
All right.
Two first names.
I want you to tell me if you think gingers have no soul. I'm not a typical reaction video person, so I'm gonna let it run, so you can absorb the whole thing.
All right.
And we'll see what you think.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, it didn't go onto the chat thing again.
I can hear him.
Hit that Chrome button. It's not hitting in the chat.
Hold on. Chrome.
I've been selling
There we
my
go.
soul,
There you go.
working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men know the rich men.
By the way, that's a resonator guitar.
I wish politicians look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world
Agreed.
with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, for bullshit pay.
Oh, it's West Virginia?
Radio West Virginia, but he lives in Virginia.
Okay.
Now, so tell me what you think right off the bat.
It's good.
I mean, first off,
he's got a great voice and
he's booming.
Yeah.
Right? He's outside. And this company does a lot of these outside.
Oh, really?
The Radio West Virginia will record like new artists, stuff like that outside. You see the deer standing there and everything. But like just take right off the bat.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here.
Well, that's why all those West Virginia guys were big union supporters back in the day because they were all miners and
that's right.
And they all got crapped on.
Oh, you're not on us again. Where's that screen?
Oh, I took it away to split screen. I thought they were watching us still.
Well, I mean, I'm just plugging it in real quick.
There you go.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control.
Richmond, North Virginia.
What you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit.
Man, I mean, he's telling some truth right there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, so
it's kind of like outlaw country.
So the rich men north of Richmond, they want to have total control. They want to know what you think, want to know what you do. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. Now, you want to talk about, so I've learned this phrase in watching a lot of this stuff. That's called a bar, apparently, whatever that means.
Yeah.
But what I call that is I just call it truth. But he's hitting on the whole note of they basically don't give a crap.
Oh yeah,
they're coming after you.
It's been the same thing since they were writing songs like that in the '60s.
Right. So, well, I mean, like his inspirations like Hank Williams, right? Like
fire.
So Haley locked you out, but you called your son. Got it. All right. And obviously he's talking about the rich man north of Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, which would be decent.
Which is a great play on words. But that's so he takes that lyric. Now, Derek and I played music for, I don't know, 10 years, something like that. We played all the way through high school. And so musically we're inclined in the sense that we understand music, we can read sheet music, things like that. Now, bass clef for him more than me, treble clef more for me. And now the thing that he says about that is he says they want to know what you think, they want to know what you do. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. So he uses think and do twice in that verse. So he's redundant, but the way he does it is in a lyrical fashion, almost in some form of symmetry to kind of complete a circle, right? So he starts the circle, it gets halfway, and then he does it again and he completes the circle, and it's a brilliant line in my book. Because they want to know what you think.
There's a name for that rhyme scheme, but I was
correct. They want to know what you think. They want to know what you do. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. And so he's doubling up, but he's very well versed on it. Now the next one gets a lot of people, and I appreciate your reaction to it. So
I wish politicians look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere.
So
that was not very hidden.
So you just called out every Epsteiner out there. That's what you called out. I mean, that's a full on blast. That's not even sugarcoating.
That one wasn't very. That's not called hidden lyrics.
No. Somebody had to say it.
But it's good. It's good. It's a smart. I mean, it's a good turn of phrase.
Now the next one is a little rough though.
Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the whole beast milking welfare.
Now that's a tough line. We got people on the streets that got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Now, there has been a lot of people out there saying he's fat shaming. That's not what he's doing in this. If you know anything about, lyrics and lyricism and stuff like that, which I just made that word up.
I think lyricism's a word.
What you know about this is he's showing you the extreme. He's literally talking about we've got people on the streets with nothing to eat, but we got people that are getting fat on welfare. It's not so much that the people are bad that are on welfare. It's that the welfare is one, it's bad for you because it's not like it gets you healthy, for one. So you're able to get whatever you want on it, even cigarettes at certain restaurant or certain convenience stores. But even past that, he's just saying we've got people that are just eating on almost luxury on welfare, but we can't feed the people in the street. Like we've got so much homeless and so many people starving. And so he's giving you the extremes, right? That's what he's doing in that line. He's not trying to shame either group. He's literally just saying, look, we've got plenty of money that we're throwing at people that they're getting bigger, eating unhealthy crap, but we're not feeding any of the homeless people, and people are dying without food on our own streets that we see. And so, and I appreciate that line because that's truthful in the sense that we've got a system where money goes to groups that aren't used well. Like they're not utilized for the purpose that they should be. Like welfare should assist people to get on their feet and then make something better of themselves. And it doesn't always do that. At the same time, we've got people that are on the street homeless that are starving. So where's that compassion at? You want to say you're giving compassion from welfare, but where's that compassion for those that are homeless and can't eat? And I appreciate that line.
God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to.
So that's another rough line. So if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to be paid for your bags of fudge rounds. Again, and he's again saying that the system, he's not blaming the people that, look, if you give people an opportunity to use something for themselves that's not going to be in a good way, they're going to, because we just naturally do that. We're terrible to ourselves. How many times should I be out going and working out and I don't? I go play freaking video games or something stupid, right? Like, I mean, that's the truth though, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Like we don't look out for ourselves well enough. We're also not looking out for those people either. And he's showing you another extreme. You've got those people that are getting obese off the welfare. And then you've got young men who are committing suicide en masse. So I read in 2021, there were over 1 million suicide attempts. There were over 30,000 successful. Guess what? Men make up the vast majority of that. And I don't even mean like a little majority. I mean the mass majority. And he's like, where's that psychological help at? And so, I mean, so he's hitting every hard point. Because here's the thing, men don't have the extra groups or anything like that to help support them. Men, we got guys that come from war that get no psychological help. We got guys that are suffering mentally all over the place. And it's like, and people are like, well, men are typically the mass shooters. Yeah, no duh, because nobody gives a damn about them. And they're all just getting worse and worse and going down these crazy rabbit holes by themselves with nobody to pull them out. Where's the money that goes to that? Where's that psychological help for those guys, for veterans, for all those people? It doesn't even have to be veterans. It could just be normal people. Normal people have those problems. Yeah. We've known people with mental health problems. Oh, yeah. And everybody is on board with everybody getting mental health help. In my opinion.
For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
Living in a new world.
with an old soul.
It's a very old soul.
These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit,
Yep.
and it's taxed to no end,
Yep.
'cause the rich men, north of Richmond.
That's his argument. His whole argument is everybody's taxed to the hilt. None of that money is going to the things that could help us prosper as a nation. That's his grievance. You can tell it's easy on its face.
I agree. It's funny. It comes from that part of the country,
Which is
that's
rough.
like, yeah, it's really rough, but it's like, it's very, it borders the line of like, it's really like independent country, right? Because they have conservative.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's more folk music.
Well, yeah,
I
but
would say.
but that part of the country has very conservative social values, but they have very liberal like other values, right? Like,
But I mean,
because
like-
they deal with that.
But those liberal values should be providing help. That was the whole point of your traditional liberal.
Well, I'm saying that's why that's like those guys are like the true like I consider like that part of the country or that like because I watched a lot of stuff about that like especially with the fentanyl and like opioid epidemic.
Fentanyl, hell, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and like the miners and stuff. They're like the original.
Cue up our music while we're at it.
Those guys are like really like the original conservatives, right?
Put a thumb up in the freaking chat if y'all thought this guy was telling some truth.
Because that's kind of like the
Put a thumb up in chat.
That's the thought that's like the kind of the thought that I have, right? Like I'm relatively socially conservative, but I also believe that all the money that we're paying should do
Agreed.
some good for
Agreed,
people
Chad.
for the VA and everything else
That's his
that goes
whole,
through. Yeah.
That's his whole freaking. This is not a black or white thing. It's not a man or woman thing.
No.
It's not a. This is not a straight, gay, LGBT. This is a people thing. Grassroots thing.
Yeah.
There's nobody that can't. There's nobody that can't relate.
Yeah.
We've been there. We've worked really crappy jobs. We've done it. We know. We've dug ourselves out of holes.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a video I watched the other day. And it was, God, I don't know where it was. But it was a group that was helping the homeless, right?
Yep.
They don't have the money to put them up in homes or whatever, but they were feeding them, right?
Yep.
City comes in and says you can't do this without a permit. So they issued a fine and said you can't feed the homeless or whatever.
Yep.
And so then they went and did it anyways, got a fine. So anyway, so it was like the city council meeting, and the guy, he's like a social activist for homeless, and he was basically just like ripping into the city council, and he was like,
I know it's a shot. I'm sorry.
yeah. Anyways, the guy was like ripping into the council because I'm good.
Oh yeah, you got full. I
You
gave him a
gave me a
double.
triple.
Give him a dibble.
But it was a guy like ripping into the city council, and essentially it was like, you know, if you were on this side of the table, it would be different. He's like, but you're on that side of the table. He's like, and you can either do the right thing or do the wrong thing.
Right.
And he's like, I hope you do the right thing. And he's like, you know, if you do the wrong thing, he's like, there'll be somebody around that'll do the right thing.
Right. Nobody's gonna abandon you.
Yeah, but anyways, but the city council was up to vote like, because it was like a church group.
Yeah.
It was like your local church group giving out sandwiches to homeless people, and they gave them like a fine.
Which is usually how it goes.
Yeah, but I mean, my church does stuff.
Yep.
I mean, we
All
gave
our
out.
church does.
We gave out.
We do
3,000 book bags.
We do international missions. We do domestic missions. We go out to help people.
So it made me think. I was like, okay, in my county, there's a bunch of underserved people.
Yep.
We gave out like 3,000 backpacks
Yep.
with school supplies.
Yep.
I was like, what if the cops came and like gave us a fine for giving out backpacks?
They would.
Yeah, I was like, that's ridiculous. Anyways, cheers, bud.
Cheers to Oliver Anthony.
But yeah, I think that's like the kind of person you need to be, right?
Bless his heart. Like
Bless
that
his
guy,
ginger soul.
That guy was spitting massive truth, though.
Well, I like that guitar.
Yeah, that resonator. I'm gonna get one. I just have to get one now.
Just
I have to
hang it
get
up. It looked almost like a mandolin.
It's a Gretsch. It's almost like a steel guitar. If it's a flat neck,
That's what I
you can
thought.
use
Yeah,
it like a
it
steel
sounded
guitar.
like that was a steel guitar.
You can use
that
it
he
flat,
held.
which his is a round neck, and really it's Epiphone. And what do they call it? I forget. There's a name for that kind of thing, but there's like 3 different types of those types of guitars. The one he has is a spider web. There's another that's come, but basically it amplifies is what it is. They call it a resonator, but it's
an
amplifier.
acoustic guitar,
is
right?
what it is.
Yeah.
But it sounds very banjo-like too, and that's kind of like it's very.
I guess that's steel
tinny.
guitar, yeah.
It's very tinny.
I like that
and
sound.
I love that sound.
Yeah.
And having that on acoustic, I was like, where did this instrument come from? Because I don't know anybody that I've ever seen use it.
I hope that guy does something good with his newfound fame.
He's already turned down an $8 million contract.
No, he's ridiculous. Why did he do that?
Because he's trying to take it slow. He just got done doing so there's a farmer's market in North Carolina, northeast coast of North Carolina, that he was just there in June and played for 20 people. This was a last minute announcement he did over the weekend. By the way, I was going to go, but it was a 9-hour drive, so it wasn't happening. Not that young anymore. Sorry, not sorry.
You don't want to do a 9-hour drive?
Tain't happening.
No.
And had over 12,000 people there.
Killer.
The farmers market had to post something online and say, hey, we appreciate everybody calling us for tickets, but it's free. We're just a little farmers market. And you know what he did before the concert? Before the concert, he reads from the Bible. Psalm 37, I think it was. Somebody correct me on that. But reads from the Bible a psalm before he starts. Why? Because when he got sober, you know why he got sober? Because he eventually hit his knees and said, look, he admitted, he confessed he was a rampant, ignorant agnostic. This is his words, not mine. I'm not sure if he said ignorant, but it's the tale of that usually when somebody comes to a revelation. But he was talking about the Sky Daddy and everything else and making fun. And he said, you know what? There's a God. He's listening. And sometimes it takes a point in your life to where you hit your knees and you're ready to end it all, that you finally hear him. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Because at some point you realize that, like, the strongest thing you can do in your life is to give over. People think they're strong when they're like, well, I can do this or I can do that. No, strength is saying, you know what, I can't do everything on my own. I need some help. True strength comes from the person that says, I have a problem. True strength comes from the person that says, I'm not enough. But you know what? With your help, I can be. And he's resonating now. And he's blowing up. I was going to do this. I was going to do a review before, but I held off. Check his iTunes. He's got, guess what? On iTunes, he's got the top 3 songs on iTunes. The world isn't perfect. That's what he's talking about, Troy. Right, Don? I'm telling you, baby, we're coming strong. This guy's got me on fire. I love it. I love this guy. Like, this guy.
I'd be curious to hear his. I'll look up his other songs on the way home.
So it's Oliver Anthony music.
Yeah, I'll find it. It'll be on
Every
Spotify.
one of his other songs is all done on his phone. This was the first time he did anything with a professional mic or anything.
I mean, nowadays, I mean, you can record songs on your phone, really.
He's got the #1 song. Here's another thing for you. Jason Aldean grossed on his song. Okay, now this is a metric, so Billboard charts. All right, when you get to Billboard charts, there's a few different metrics. One of the metrics is how many songs it sold.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe that Jason Aldean's song that got popular, which I didn't really care for, but it's okay. I'm not big on this music anyways. I'm not big on music lately anyways. This rarely do I get impacted. And like Jason Aldean's song sold like $4,000 worth of his song. This guy was past $12,000 on Monday. He's probably well over $20,000 now. He has outsold every song in the top 20. That includes Jason Aldean, Taylor Swift. That includes all of them.
I say, blew up.
And so 2 of those top 3 songs are on his phone. They're on his phone.
Well, we got no excuse for not having $1 million.
Literally.
That's cool. It's impressive. You know,
that's Crazy.
I mean, good music is good music. It doesn't
That's
matter how you record
crazy.
it. You could have $1 billion in recording.
I need a fucking pipe. Give it to. Oop.
Okay. Too late.
Well, why don't you cry about it?
No, that wasn't the beat button.
How was your week, buddy?
It was great. Chat, give me another thumbs up again for Oliver Anthony. I want to see all of y'all's asses giving a thumbs up because that dude, I won't get over him.
Oh, he had a really good voice.
How many times do you hear anybody, like we used to have music, like Rage Against the Machine used to be political about stuff.
Yeah.
Creedence Clearwater Revival was political about stuff.
There's always going to be somebody.
Who has dared come out and talked against the Machine lately? Nobody. Even Jason Aldean's song is fluffed up pop garbage. I don't care what anybody says.
Bring back some Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's still alive.
Look, Jason Aldean tried to copy what Hank Williams Jr. did with A Country Boy Can Survive. That's all he did.
I never heard that song.
A Country Boy Can Survive?
No, the Jason Aldean song.
Oh, it's
I mean, I know everybody was bitching about one.
It's all right.
I don't really know who Jason Aldean is. I never didn't know it.
Our look, I'll tell you right now, our effeminate Southerner loves Jason Aldean.
Well, what's his name?
Our good friend Dale.
Yeah, Dale.
Dale loves him some Jason Aldean, baby.
Is it because of the tight jeans?
It's definitely tight jeans.
I don't know if he wears tight jeans. I'm just assuming. He seems
no,
like
his wife does. I'm sorry, you were talking about Jason Aldean. No, his wife. He likes those tight jeans. But I mean, but he calls everything out. He calls out the minors. He calls about child trafficking.
Yeah.
Boom. He calls out the welfare system in terms of what the government sends their money to. He talks about taxing, how much everybody's taxed. It doesn't. You've made more money now. Do you feel like you have more money?
No, of course not. Plus inflation. You gotta love that.
Some Bidenomics. And again, I'm not being political in terms of hating on it, but I just think it's funny. Like they didn't like Reaganomics, and now they're coining Bidenomics.
Coining Dereknomics. That doesn't really have a ring to it, does it?
Yeah, Bring That to a Small Town was the song. But I mean, I could care less.
Yeah, I never heard
like
it. I mean,
this,
I get that. I know the gist of it, but
I could play this guy's song over and over and over again.
I don't really like pop country music. I like this guy's country music.
I don't like
outlaw country music.
Yes, like oh gosh, like what's his name? Freaking A, he just passed away, him and his wife a few years ago.
Cash?
Yeah, like Johnny Cash stuff. Like just coming out with you with fire. Like just not holding back at all.
I'll tell you what you would like. You need to look it up. It's called Dark Country, I think. I don't know. Maybe
was this like the death metal version of country?
No, yeah, kind of.
No, that's disgusting.
No, it's not.
You're an awful human being.
No, but it's like.
How dare you? You know what?
It's like old school country.
You know what?
Mixed with like. I don't know. Like I don't. It's weird. It's really good though. It's almost like not death metal is not a good way to put it. I'm trying to think of like a good like
Lamb of God.
No, it's not death. No, not like metal, but it's like the lyrics are dark. Like it's about like dark stuff. Like like people dying and murder and
what in the hell's diversity?
It's an old wooden ship. But yeah, it might not even be called Dark Country. I can't remember what it's called. But it's really cool.
Perfect.
I like my sound bites. Anyways, I love that guy.
Sound bites are fired. It's cool. I'll look up his stuff.
Look, dude. I mean, you want to talk about somebody's got the top 3 most purchased songs on top iTunes. He's going to be on the top Billboard. He will. He's going to be on the top Billboard.
Oh yeah.
With a freaking resonator guitar and a microphone that somebody let him borrow to make this video.
Nobody buys music anymore, and he's the #1 selling music artist. It's pretty good.
Almost 10 times.
Yeah, everybody
20
else.
times the average.
Yeah, that's great.
When the hell does that happen? Here's what I told my wife. This is what I told her. I said, no lie. I said, if you ever wanted to know what it was like for when the Beatles landed, this song is that equivalent because it's currently at 22 million views after 10 days.
Yeah. It's like Gangnam Style.
which by the way they said was a plant.
What?
Actually, he was a plant. So they're trying to say this guy's a plant.
Oh, okay.
Like somebody did.
Yeah,
First off,
like
the
AstroTurf?
radio WV went way back on producing people this way, so he's not a plant. Second, plants don't talk about the stuff everybody really thinks.
I'd say even if it is a plant, it's still a pretty good song.
And two,
I mean, he's got talent.
Gangnam Style was a plant. They did it for YouTube purposes.
Yeah.
Because it was very visual.
But it got a ton of views. I'm talking about the views.
Right. But that was the point of that video. He wasn't on here for that point.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
They're also saying Justin Bieber was that too, because that's how he got big. And he's Canadian. By the way, he had to sell off his record collection. Why? Because he's not American. He can't own it. Justin Bieber sold his whole collection.
Oh, his masters? No, probably because he wanted the money.
Because it's all done here domestically. He can't own anything. And to stay, he had to get married. He's married now.
I'm sure he could have stayed.
He's got a green card like everybody else.
Well, yeah. But I'm sure he had enough money where he could have bought his way into the
That's why he got married.
Now, you know what? Haley, what's her name? Haley Bieber?
Good on her. But he had to sell it. Because he's Canadian, he's not a U.S. citizen. Because that's part of the law. You can't own that as a property right.
Oh, okay.
If he would have done it in Canada, he would still own it.
Yeah, he probably didn't care.
At this rate, I'm sure he doesn't care. But I look, that guy.
Yeah, strike me as the one that cares.
I think his wife back it up, and Dean, Steve. I'm not even sure. Aldine and his wife back it up. They probably do. I'm just not big on it. I don't listen to music these days. I am not a music person anymore.
Yeah, I've never been a huge country fan, but I've never liked pop country.
Yeah, but we've listened to all forms of music. Like we've never stuck to a single genre.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like country, like older country, but like I don't know, what is that? Georgia Florida line.
Oh, that freaking garbage!
And
Let's go get the freaking most farmer's tan and a
like,
wife beater that we possibly can.
Like Rascal Flats, and
I'm okay with Rascal Flats.
And I may be wrong,
but they've never portrayed as major country to begin with.
Not.
But the dude can sing.
And like who else? Who else? I never really cared for. Oh, Kenny Chesney. I always felt like he was kind of like.
But I mean,
country.
what about John? What about John Denver?
John Denver's like folk.
This guy's folk.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like it.
He's not bluegrass. He's not country.
Yeah, he's close to bluegrass.
Well, so is folk music.
That's what I'm saying. But I like that
folk music is that back porch.
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah.
Done like it's like even deeper than like bluegrass. I would say.
Like what's John Denver's song? What's the name of it? I can't even think of it now.
Take me home.
Yeah, Take Me Home. This is almost like Take Me Home is like the feel good version of this song.
I belong.
I mean, let's be honest. That's probably the best folk song. Not like lyric wise.
Did I crush that? Everybody, chat. Did I crush that? Did you think I could flex the golden pipe? Nailed it.
But I mean, like, it's maybe not like the best lyric wise, but like music wise, Take Me Home is probably one of the best songs ever written.
I mean, it's
because it makes you feel like you want to go live up in Virginia.
Yeah, but this guy's song though.
Yeah, his lyrics are heavy.
I would say he's borderline gangster in it. Like this is something,
like gangster folk.
This is something I would think of like Tupac saying or something like legit old rap where they were talking about the machine or Rage Against the Machine.
Like Creedence was a good. I mean, didn't have the same kind of music, but like the same lyrics.
The anti-war stuff.
What was Creedence song? Forgotten Son or what was there?
Yes, Forgotten Son.
Yeah.
Come on and ride and win. Come on and rise and win. We'll come up around
what's the Creedence song that always is popular, but it's like anti-war, but everybody always wants to play it during war stuff?
Fortunate Son.
Yeah, Fortunate Son. That's what I'm thinking of.
Fortunate Son.
That's like the one everybody wants to play during the war stuff. You listen to it, you're like, oh, this is like super anti-war.
But I mean, you know, there were.
But it's the same kind of thing.
But it hits. Like there's one thing.
Like the same similar.
There's one thing being nuanced. Okay, there's one thing being nuanced, It's a whole nother thing saying, hey, I wish politicians would worry about minors.
Yeah.
Not just the ones on an island somewhere.
What was the other guy? Oh, Woody Guthrie. He was a big, like...
Yeah, wasn't it the Guthrie Band? Wasn't it called, like...
I can't remember. I know some of his songs were, like, super, like...
Where's Chad at? Chad, I'm curious. What's your opinion? Did you approve? I'm sorry, I didn't read chat like I should have. Chad, where are you at? Because Chad's a music guy. Rolling on the River is a great song.
Rolling.
That one was
But,
hot.
but it's that same style, like protest music. Protest music's the way to say it. Oh, Chad's broken.
I mean, it's kind of like that. I mean, it truly was.
Yeah.
Like I was blown away by this guy. By the redheaded cojones that guy had on him. Because I was like, and here's the part that you worry about the guy. What, that he's not gonna be able to handle that ride on the way up, Chad? Is that what you're thinking? That's my worry. My worry with the guy is that like you go from zero to hero in 10 days.
I mean, if you're an addict and somebody gives you $1 million, there's a very high chance that it's not going to go in the right place.
I mean, he's already turned down an $8 million contract.
That's like good for him.
I hope he sticks to it. I hope he sticks to his convictions. Chad, what did you think lyrically and musically? I'm not sure if you've already heard it before now or not, but love Tina Turner. Boy, that woman.
She has some legs.
Be like, I can put some stank on it. Name that movie if you remember it.
I'm sure I know it.
He's already been vilified. Yeah. I think anybody's going to be, Chad. It's weird. Like here's what's amazing is like I watched a bunch. I've never watched reaction videos before, and I watched a ton of them on this guy, and I specifically targeted like hip hop reviews and other reviews like that, stuff that was outside of his genre, and it was a lot of African American people. A lot of black people that were doing a lot of those reviews, even people from overseas doing reviews on his song. And there was a common occurrence. There was people saying thank you, people that were crying. By the way, I cried like a baby the first time I heard it. And then not only that, but there were people that saying you need to protect this guy and pray for this guy. Oh, Rolling Stones ripped him a new one. Here's what's funny about
the band or the magazine.
Ripped this guy. Oliver Anthony as being a right-wing anthem singer or something like that. I was like, wasn't Rolling Stones the band that put like one of the Sarnev brothers on the cover from the Boston Marathon bombing? Right? Isn't that one of them? Didn't they also cover up for Epstein?
I say.
But they put one of the Sarnev brothers from the Boston Marathon bombings on their cover. Who even looks at them as being somebody that knows anything about music? Yeah, Chad, his voice gave me, like, I mean, I rolled with goosebumps, Chad, because I think we were like 2 down. I'll take one of them for the D, man. I'll take 2 for the D.
Take 2 for the D.
I'll take 2 for the D. But the thing about his voice is the fact this guy is not in a studio. Wrong. Did you want some? You want to man up?
No, I'm good.
You man up a little?
Still got some.
But this guy is not somebody.
I got proved up to you.
Your mama. But this guy, he's not in a studio doing this.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a full freaking band with him. It's a resonator guitar, him, his damn dogs, however many there were of that. And
honestly, his style of music is probably better off not having a big band.
It should be.
Than being overproduced.
And somebody sticking him on a Neumann. By the way, that was a Neumann microphone. Hey, key it up for Neumanns. Boom, boom, boom.
Is that what kind you got?
Thank you, Steve, by the way. Love you, man.
What do I got? Kmart?
Oh, that's a Rode pod mic. It goes with the Rodecaster Pro.
Oh, is this a Rode, really?
Yeah, it's a Rode.
I thought the little lav mics should have Rodes too.
I still have, those are Rodes too.
Golly.
Cheers, by the way.
You're a Rode man.
Another one for Oliver Anthony and all the people.
It's warm.
Chad said there is power in the fact that he's just a dude. He is just a dude.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's all he's being very humble for it. But here, the one line that really that hung on me afterwards that I didn't think about before So he had the line. He had the one set of verses where it was, God, if you're 5'3", 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bag of fudge rounds. So that hits. But he goes straight into, young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground.
Yeah.
Because this whole damn country keeps kicking them down. D-man, here's the connection that nobody makes on this. And I'm going to make it right here because I think this is profound. That's one of our boys.
Yeah.
That's one of our sons.
That's why you got to watch them.
Nobody, like we just talked about the Fortunate Son song.
Yeah.
That's one of our boys. That's one of our boys that's going to bust his ass and do something in the military, in law enforcement, in rescue, in all these servicemen that don't get any thanks. That's one of our sons. That's one of our sons. It's one of those statistics. And you know what? I'm full on damn bored with him just because he picked out the one thing that nobody wants to talk about. The one thing that nobody ever talks about, which is how many young men we lose. That feel lost, that don't know what to do, that don't understand their place in the world anymore, that they've got women that don't need no man, and they're trying to figure out, what am I even useful for anymore? If I'm not going to be a provider, if I'm not going to be a protector, what the hell is my purpose anymore? And I'm not going to raise my kid in that situation. He's going to be a protector. He's going to be a provider. He's going to lift up his whole damn family. He's going to do it right. And so, that's a tough one.
I'm with you.
That's a tough one.
It is tough.
But I don't think anybody really emphasizes that point. Because you know what? The what do they say? The forgotten man?
Yeah.
That's what they all are. They're all the forgotten man. Because nobody gives a damn. And they keep kicking them down. They keep talking about, what is that? What was that stupid phrase? Toxic masculinity. Hey, toxic masculinity. Go fuck yourself.
Is that how that goes? That's what I said. Look.
It's bullshit. No, masculinity is necessary.
Look.
I tell my daughter, hey, do I want you to have the guy that's all sweet and does your dishes? Or do I want the guy that if you walk down an alley, he beats the utter living shit out of somebody trying to rob you?
I think the most important thing is being there for your children, right?
Yep.
So you teach them how to be a good person. You teach them to do the right thing.
Be a good husband. Be a good father.
Exactly, all that. And which, it's gotten better per generation, right?
Right. So men are, so even domestic violence on men is down. Actually, women are more domestically violent than men, which is funny.
My dad wasn't around. They got divorced when I was young. Saw him on the weekends.
Yep.
Now I see him every couple of years.
Yep.
It's fine. It doesn't affect me, but it made me say that I'm going to be better.
But it matters.
Yeah.
One way or the other, it matters.
It does. So I said I'm going to be better.
Yep.
And my thing is, I'll teach my kids everything they need to know.
Yep.
But more important than that is to back them up.
That's right.
Right? So if they fall, when they get older, you back them up.
That's right.
Right? You don't encourage bad behavior.
No, you back them up when you need to back them up, and you tear them down when they need to be torn down.
Exactly.
Because there's times they need to be torn down.
Well, but that's part of backing them
process,
up, right? And you build them up to be better.
Yep.
Than you are.
That's right. And you give them the tools.
Yeah.
To move forward better than you did.
Exactly. And that's it. That's all needs to be done, right? You teach them the right thing to do.
There's a constant cycle. Okay, everything goes in a circle. Everything does.
Yeah.
Fashion trends go in a circle. Financial markets go in a circle. Government goes in the damn world is a circle. The universe is everything goes in a circle. And you know what?
Time is a circle.
There is a cycle of bad families.
Yeah.
Over and over again. And eventually somebody has to break the cycle to get it out.
Exactly.
And we got a lot of people busting their ass to break that cycle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going long.
Every single one of your crunchy tacos in the bag.
Yeah, it's
all the crunchy tacos.
Every single one. There's 4 crunchy tacos and the chips with like piece things and everything. But you have yours in there.
Yeah,
oh, you ordered me Taco Bell?
Yeah.
She got you. She my wife knows.
Man,
she's a good woman. She's a good woman.
This is why I'm so fat.
Because this is why he wasn't here last Friday.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's why he dipped last Friday because of that. That's what he did. I don't know, guys. I think that guy is a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger. I agree.
And I think that song is a banger, regardless of what your background is, what your views are, or anything like that. I think is very, very relatable.
I agree.
Plus, Martin, there's no wrong, therefore there is no right thing to do. Just give up and become dependent. Never will. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. I just saved my wife on that one. She didn't even.
Oh, I hit it right at the same time you did.
Well, we're both. Just because we're both good men.
Yeah.
Why are y'all lagging behind the conversation? I don't know, Steve. Why are you lagging behind the conversation? I don't know.
Are we too late?
I don't know. But I'm gonna keep on that guy. But before that, I know one of the things that y'all are all here for. And who did you want to be, Coach or Roy?
We didn't talk about this.
Let's go. Yes, it's that time each week that I know all of you have just been dying. No, slaving away at that job that's taxed to no end 100% because they want to know what you do and they want to know what you think. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. And guess what? I know that you want to be here every single Friday for the Letter Friday show, specifically the Friday Night Playhouse. And in this one, we have a banger for you. Yes, indeedy, because them Braves are kicking it hard in this segment. We've got a disgruntled coach just venting on his downturn in choices. But something revolutionary happens.
I wanted to win that pennant worse than I wanted anything in my goddamn life. You think I could just once, wouldn't you? I don't care nothing about the series, win or lose. I would have been satisfied. I would have walked away from baseball, and I'd have bought a farm.
There's nothing like a farm. I mean, nothing like being around animals. Fixing things. There's nothing like being in the field with the corn and the winter wheat. Whew, the greenest stuff you ever saw.
My mother told me I ought to be a farmer.
My dad told me he wanted me to be a baseball player.
You're better than anyone I ever had. You're the best goddamn hitter I ever saw. Suit up. And scene.
Yes, indeed. We know that you come here for the hot licks, hard ticks, whatnots, hard knocks. It doesn't matter. You're here for the Literate Friday show in the Friday Night Playhouse. That time each week where you can take all of the garbage, all of the noise, the whole mess of this flipping world and just suspend disbelief. As in the fact that we have 5 million subscribers. Go ahead and suspend that disbelief and believe that right there. There you go. It's true. It's true. We just hide them. Well, thank you, YouTube. You can piss off too. But make sure you're here every Friday. Around this time, around this place. Derek's sometimes going to be showing up early because I'm coaching on Fridays these days at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Literate Friday show. And we'll see you here next week for the Friday Night Playhouse. Take care.
It's not his fault he can't read.
Something like that. Appreciate it.
I didn't know you were coaching.
Yeah.
You got suckered into it?
I always get roped in.
You always get roped into it.
This guy asked me too, and I was like,
oh, they needed head coaches bad this year.
The first thing he asked was, he's like, do you coach? I was like,
said nope.
I was like,
nope.
I was like, I have done the Special Olympics before.
Same thing as youth baseball.
Yeah, it was wheelchair basketball.
Wheelchair basketball.
Wheelchair basketball. I'm not sure how that translates.
They don't care.
But he's like, all right, suit up.
You could have done underwater basketball even coach. They would have suited you up.
That's probably what I should have told him.
Yep,
He probably would have said, I'm surprised you're still alive. Yes,
good.
who
Good
got
for you,
that?
bud.
So Donald Graham got it the first. Patrick Grant got it.
No, Chad got it first.
Of course he did.
Yeah, I know. Like right when we started, the first word came out of his mouth.
My wife's not mic'd up, but she wants to freaking yell at it. Actually, no, that's not the one I'm gonna give Chad. I'm gonna give Chad this one. There we go. Yes. I love it. I love it. Y'all make sure y'all check out this Oliver Anthony guy and just share him around, because I feel like everybody needs to hear that thing. I feel like I'm not going to tell any jokes because Derek freaking...
I did like
I
one
have
page
no
of them.
idea
That was it.
where... I don't even know where you're at.
You just read one. I'll tell you.
I don't...
Just read them again.
I don't even feel comfortable anymore.
Just read them again. Look.
Like...
Why are you going to get mad?
Who's mad?
You are.
I feel like you're projecting. Tone it down a bit. I feel like you're projecting.
Terrible, right?
Let's see what's next.
Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not awful. It's not awful. I'm just trying to, Yep.
It's on the beginning of Money. Doom, 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 doom.
Is that how it goes?
Yep. Money.
I think they're signaling you. Can't hear it.
I'm just messing with
Can't
you.
hear it, can you? I don't even know where you were at.
I'll just read one. I'll tell you if I
Was
read
there
it.
this many pages?
No, you double printed it.
Oh, so stupid.
It took me a minute to figure it out.
Well, probably would have taken me a lot longer. Until I finally reread an extra page or two. Like, what? No, you read that one. I know that one because I was here when you read it. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Bubba and Earl were driving down the road drinking a few bottles of Budweiser.
Nice.
Bubba said, by the way, did you know that today is in this week? Sorry, I should have mentioned this. Random gender trivia. No, trivia generator. Got it. Understood. I was wrong.
Was it drinking and driving day?
Yes.
I guessed it right. I did it.
So, well, it's this week. So
Yeah, yeah.
this week.
So that was, I was trying to figure out what the jokes were, and I thought it was a drinking and sober day.
Yes.
And I got it right.
It is.
Nailed it.
It is of that.
It was either
genre.
that or Pinot Noir day.
Oh, son of a... I clicked on a beaver.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem.
Depends on the beaver. Drastically depends on the beaver, by the way.
When Martin laughs at his own joke, you know it's good.
You get the wrong beaver. I'm telling you, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it. Speaking of
Jack
beaver,
Crabs.
where was another one? There was. Hold on, and I'll tell you. Because I made a joke. Are you ready for it?
Yeah. Oh, you wrote one?
I wrote one.
Oh, okay, I'm glad I didn't read it. Save it for you.
Gosh. You might have saw it, but I don't know.
He went home.
Golly, where's it at?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go. Drinking non-alcohol. I can't freaking talk.
Nailed it.
It's not his fault. I can't read. Drinking non-alcoholic beer is like being Jamie Lannister. She tastes the same, but it's just not right.
I read that one. Oh no! I read that one, and it was good. I loved it.
I wrote that.
I lied. That was good.
I stole it.
Yeah.
Part of it.
I felt like
rewrote
it was written for me as much as I love Game of Thrones.
I rewrote it for you.
Thank you, buddy.
But yes, it is drive sober, or get pulled over. I have only had two. I don't understand. Maybe it's coaching all day. Did you read the police checkpoint? Did you read the police checkpoint?
No.
Bubba and Earl were driving down the road, drinking a few bottles of Budweiser. Bubba said, "Slow down, Earl. A police checkpoint is ahead." There was quite a few vehicles in front of them, so Earl said, "Don't worry, Bubba. We'll just pull over, finish drinking these beers, peel off the label, stick it on our foreheads." What? So I asked Bubba. "Just let me do talking, okay?" said Earl. Well, they finished their beers, tossed out the empty bottles, and each of them put that Budweiser label right on their forehead. When they reached the roadblock, the sheriff said, "You boys been drinking?" And Earl said, "No, sir. We're on the patch." God.
All right, real quick.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
I'm going to interrupt. Can I interrupt?
Go ahead, please.
The craziest drinking and driving story I know. This is not a...
It would be mine.
I'm not... No.
If you want to share, we'll share.
No, it's not me.
No?
No. You don't have to share personal stories.
I will.
This would have been in the 70s or early 80s. So you remember where Mums lived? Right? They lived there since the 70s. My uncle, who at the time probably would have been 16, 17, 18, it was a dirt road.
Yeah.
So leading from the town to my grandmother's house was probably about 5 miles. And at the time, it was not paved. It was all dirt.
Oh, yeah. Did we were supposed to do a shot.
Yeah. No.
Did we do it?
No, we did it. I think we're caught up.
Oh, well, this
You can
is
take
full.
one.
Here, wife.
But anyways,
I'll take one.
he had a, some kind of little sports car from the 70s or 80s. I think it was a Datsun. So anyways, he speeding up and down the road all the time. So he was driving from the little town to my grandmother's house, which is about 5 miles away, 17, 18 years old.
All right.
18 was the drinking age. He had a 6-pack of beer.
God.
In the passenger seat.
Like a baby.
Yeah, 3 of them were gone. One of them was between
Like a baby.
One of them was between his legs.
Hopefully not like a baby.
As you do in the 70s, or early 80s, just drinking a beer, driving down the road in the middle of the night, speeding because he was, a young kid. And a cop pulled him over. Right? So this is, you remember the town we lived in, right?
Yeah.
It was country. This was probably a country old sheriff with a big old gut.
More cows than people.
Yeah. He said this guy walked up to him and put his thing on the window and was like talking to him and asking, if he obviously was drinking. He had beer cans in the car and one, he like literally half drunk between his legs.
Hey, officer, this bud's for you.
So the cop was talking to him, the sheriff or whoever it was, and he was like, well, where do you live and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, well, I live like 1 mile down and half a mile over.
Right. Yeah.
He's like,
indeed.
And he's like, well, I know where you live. And he started giving him a hard time. Then all of a sudden he said, the guy's radio lit up, and he like took the radio and talked for a minute and went back and talked for a minute and went back and said, all right, I know where you live. Drive slow and get back home. And then he got in his car and drove away. Can you believe that? Can you believe that happened?
All right. You ready for this one? Yes,
Yeah,
I
go.
do believe it because here's what happened to me. So I take one of our guys, and we're just going to call this person JM, and I'll tell you who it is later.
Okay.
You will know who it is, and it'll be fine.
I think I already know who it is.
It's 21st birthday.
Yeah.
We go to Applebee's. This is when I had the
Like a
blue,
real Southerner.
This is when I had the blue machine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the big blue.
Yeah, big blue.
And we went there to have those wonderful, exquisite Long Islands.
$2 Long Island iced teas.
And the wings.
Yeah. Half price wings after 10.
I had one drink and that's it because I knew
he's
for
gonna
a
get
fact.
blitzed.
I was like, all right, this guy's getting nuts on this one. So I said, okay. So I said, that's fine. It was him and one of his buddies. And so I'm like, all right. We're driving home after like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. We're on Windy 293. We're just blasting some good old Alabama. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I rushing, cause life's no fun. And so we're just jamming. Right? So I pull into old K-Town.
Yeah.
And I hit left to go on Railroad Street.
Yeah, you're on Railroad Street. I know
right
that
off
one.
the old 290.
House right by Smurf.
So I don't get to the first road on the right. I'm nowhere near my parents' house. I'm halfway at my parents' house.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I was like, you gotta be kidding. I was like, most of these guys are usually asleep by then.
One cop on duty at a time.
So I get pulled over.
Yeah.
Cop comes up to me. Sorry, let me roll back right before we get there. Mr. JM vomits all over himself in the back. Sorry I missed that part. Sorry I missed that part.
Detail you left out.
So and at which point when when boop boop kicks in, I'm like, cover his ass up, cover him up. He's got
just laying down and throwing a jacket over him.
He's in the back seat.
Smell it anyway.
He's got freaking like he's threw it up way far back. And he's like just I'm like, God, put something on him.
How many $2 Long Island iced teas did you have?
He had
about 40.
8. 8.
Wow.
7 came up.
A lot of cheap liquor.
7 came up.
And about half a bowl of wings.
There was a whole bunch of Tito's that came up on that. And so I'm like, so I tell him to get covered up because now we're getting pulled over. Cop comes up. It's not the cop we know, but the cop comes up.
Okay.
And he says, he's like, excuse me. I pulled you over because I sensed you'd been drinking.
Profiling.
I sensed the
profiling
scent of alcohol. And I looked around. I said, sorry, officer. I must have left my windows down. This was the wrong answer because the next thing he says is, get out of the car, sir. And I was like, oh, shit. I could have swore that Iglesia, that fat guy, said if you could just make them laugh, it'd be fine. No, he wasn't laughing at all.
No.
So I go back and I blow. But I'm fine.
Yeah.
And he was like, you boys been drinking? Yes, sir. How much you had? I had one, sir, about 4 hours ago. Nursed it the whole time. Could have put a nipple on it. He's like, well, it pans out on it. He's like, next time, make sure you come into town, leave your windows up. Yes, officer.
I was vomiting beer. I'll vomit cheap vodka.
He knew. He could smell it. It reeked as soon as he walked
your
up.
car just reeked of it.
I wonder how long it reeked.
Let me tell you the shock on his face when I looked around and turned back to him and said, sorry, officer. I must have left my windows down. Let me tell you, he was like, all right, bastard.
Yeah, no, he's going to beat your ass.
I'm going to whoop your ass right back here.
About to Rodney King you in the middle of K-Town.
Oh, my Lord. I was like,
I'm on the dispatch.
I'll tell you a great one.
We have a lot.
No, we have a lot. I'll tell you one right now.
Go ahead.
Spring break.
Ooh,
senior year, I think. 2099.
Panama City?
Nope. Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Oh, no, we can't tell this. We have to have James here for this one.
No. It's not all of it. It's just one.
Okay.
I don't know if James, he might have been there.
Is this the side of the car?
Yeah. It's the side of the car.
See, this is how far D and I go back.
Come on.
I didn't spoil it for everybody.
Let me tell it. I'm already halfway there.
But James is there.
Yeah, I was there.
You got to tell it with James, though.
I was beside it the whole time. Goes,
oh, my God. It was like, oh my God.
That's every story James has.
I know, but it emphasizes a lot. All right, go ahead and tell your story.
Well, no, it was a simple story. James, me, some other friends. You weren't there.
I was not there.
Thank God, because this whole trip was a disaster.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I would have been the ultimate detriment to this.
No, I'm saying
operation of inebriation.
No, I'm saying it's a good thing you weren't there because it just went downhill.
Right, because Lord knows if I'm there, the worst absolutely happens.
Oh yeah,
which
it might have gotten worse.
You can't help it.
No.
But it was a mixture between responsible people and irresponsible people.
This is almost as bad as having a dead cow in the pasture and somebody throwing a big ass rock.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know how he drank this much. It must have been in the car.
Oh yeah, I remember this story well.
Maybe I don't remember it. I was there.
I'm surprised that the dead cow in the pasture didn't.
No, we'll talk about that later.
All right,
that was James again, and you.
No, that was Sean.
No, James was the one that fell.
No, that was when we were.
No, that was a
stuff.
dead llama.
I'm talking about the dead llama. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the cow was James.
Dead llama. I'm sorry.
You were there for the cow.
I was there for the cow.
You weren't there for the llama.
I was there for the cow, and I was there for the old milk and Cheerios.
We lived in the country. Let me tell you.
I'm telling you.
My 21st birthday, a guy jumped over a bonfire on a horse. That tells you how country we were.
We're that country.
Spring break. We were like 17 or 18.
Definitely been cow tipping, Donald, and people tipping.
Cow tipping is not true, by the way. We
By the
learned that
way,
the hard way.
one of our friends is a pyromaniac.
Yeah.
Next.
But no, I don't know. We were leaving a Chinese restaurant in Blue Ridge to go to the house.
Somebody had a lot of lo mein.
And he had a lot of lo mein and a whole lot of like vodka, I think, in the car.
Somebody was at Jade Chopsticks.
And SG is his initials. Shot and Fart knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I know too.
And this kid stuck his head out the window and projectile vomited all over this brand new 4Runner
with a few hours to go.
5 miles.
With a few hours to go before you ever get to the cabin.
It was maybe an hour. But it was not pleasant. And it was all over this brand new 4Runner that my buddy's mom had bought him.
This is somebody that prided himself on being able to hurl on command.
Oh, yeah, he could.
This is the only guy
You know,
I
you say
know.
puked 3 since 2003. He was the opposite. He puked every time we did anything.
Every time.
Period.
Do you remember in Florida?
Yes. Wait, do you remember medieval times?
Oh, yeah.
What's the time in
Like,
Florida?
in the bathroom. We just got there. We just got there. Why are you going in the bathroom?
I still have cups from that medieval time because we left. We drank so much.
So much.
And we also collected everybody else's cups.
I started drinking out of my tomato soup bowl.
We had.
It was like a Bloody Mary, but
I probably had 25 beer cups from
easily
from and that was just me from medieval times. And I still have them. I still drink out of them every day. That was like 20 years ago.
The Green Knight was ready to off himself.
Oh, he was. Yeah, I think
the Green Knight store.
We had the Green Knight.
I can't believe they didn't kick us out.
We were all over him like shit on Velcro, quoting Robin Williams.
I can't believe they didn't. I can't believe they didn't kick us out.
Oh, I can't believe it either.
Especially after.
And I was fairly tame. That's one of the things. Like I was
we
fairly
were all
tame.
fairly tame, except for the guy that threw up in the bathroom 4 times during the show.
That's SG
Was
again.
he ever tame?
No. Well, he was fine until he got about 47 beers into him.
This is the same guy that wanted to explode a. I'm not going to tell that story because that's criminally.
Yes, you'll be liable for that one.
In fact,
here's the guy that
now that I think of it, there's not many stories I can tell.
Here's the guy that lit a firework in my grandmother's basement and threw it under the couch, and then blamed it on Martin.
I was on said couch, and Derek fell for this and did blame it on me, and then yelled at me.
One of the many times I yelled at Martin.
This was a moment where all 3 of us are sitting on the couch like 3 stooges. Larry Curly and some stupid fat fuck, which was me. It's sorry. No.
Guarantee I can get you to put the dirtiest
100%.
part of your body
Absolute
on
dirtiest.
my d-
Right
and
there.
wear that shit out.
There it goes. So I'm sitting there, and James goes, or not James, Derek goes, huh? Not Derek, I'm sorry. SG. SG's there. I won't say who's over there. And then I'm right there. And so SG, right, I know. That's the only name I haven't mentioned yet. And he goes, "Psh," hands it to me. I'm like, what? Right over to James. James goes, what? And then throws it under the. We don't know what to do. He just lit it. It's like a freaking M80. And he lights it in the downstairs basement. With the couch and TV, we're hanging out watching something like.
I think I've been asleep for a couple hours this time.
Yes, because you had to work the next morning. Yeah. But we're watching like.
It was way before Kung Fu Panda.
No, this was more like what was it?
Maybe Anchorman was out, or
no, this was where was it? Like
you gotta probably watch some crappy anime.
No, we were watching this one. It's where's it at?
Do you remember if you honestly
Enter the Fist.
Oh, I needed that movie.
I needed a sound bite so I could remember.
We did it.
So we're watching Enter the Fist. Yeah. And he does this. And he throws on it, and all of a sudden, we lift off the couch because it's like, boom!
It was like,
oh, God. And I'm sitting here like, Derek's going to blame it on me. Derek's going to blame it on me. Derek's going to blame it on me. And I'm like, we got the
you always did the best. You always did the best impersonation of me busting in the room.
And so legitimately, we're as quiet as can be.
Yeah, after that.
Turn off the damn music. So we're as quiet as can be. All right. We're super quiet. We're listening. We're like, you think he heard it? You think he woke up? You think he slept through it? He sleeps pretty hard. I'm pretty sure he slept through it. You think he slept through it? You think he slept through it? And it was like, I'm pretty sure he's through it. And we hear, oh God. Oh God. And we look at each other. We're like, oh, we're done. It's like Jurassic Park. We can see the little droplets in our drinks on the table. And then all of a sudden we hear, boom! Martin! What the f-? And a whole bunch of expletives, more fireworks.
I know exactly what I said. And it was not that.
No, it wasn't that.
I said, G.D. Martin. And then I just lit into your ass so hard.
Which is usually the common occurrence.
And I will tell you,
that would happen.
It was not an open basement. It was a living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, a bedroom, and a kitchen.
That's it. And it's downstairs, and everything reverberates because it's wood paneling. By the way,
it was old school
you
70s.
can crank the music in.
It was old school, like 70s wood paneling.
Wood panel. Everywhere.
And I lit
We got
you
another
up.
shot. Oh, he lit me hard. But that was kind of the common
the
running
truth came
thing.
out.
It was the running thing.
Should have known by
And
that
then I
time,
was
though.
not surprised.
And then he never apologized. He never said sorry. He was
Doing
like,
this show for you is an apology
He was like,
enough.
"That's what you get. That's what you get for having friends like that, Martin." I was like, "Dude,
It's all your fault.
No, that's an excuse."
But we did bad stuff at your house, so it balances out.
Oh God, let me tell you. CH decided to vomit chicken fried rice all over my back door because he didn't understand how to turn a
Well, why don't you cry about it?
fucking doorknob. I was like, God bless it. You couldn't walk 2 feet.
I don't know how many people we're talking to right now, but
Oh shit.
I could talk about all the dumb stuff we did as teenagers.
Look, we were supposed to do this over the summer.
Yeah, I know.
You were
kind of
supposed
got away from us.
That's
didn't
because you didn't organize it like you were supposed to. I told you that's on you.
it? Okay.
It's
It is
hard,
on me.
isn't it?
It is hard.
Because you got so much
We
stuff
gotta
going on.
get James over here. We could.
You think we can get SG on Skype?
We should
We shouldn't.
just talk about him in the third person.
I mean, we should get him on, but I haven't talked to him in so long.
But he's
that
got
I don't know.
he's got so much incriminating stuff about.
Oh well,
It might be better.
You're a part of some of that
No,
incrimination, just so you know.
It might be better that we don't.
Good
talk to
Lord,
him.
you're hoping every day. You hope certain company goes out of business. Cheers.
I will say,
How's
And
he
that's
doing
no
here?
joke.
searching for mushrooms and cow tipping was a lot of fun too.
It was fun, but I know the scariest thing, the craziest thing you've done with them.
Oh yeah.
Every day you're hoping that place goes out of business. Every place you're
Hoping it
waiting for
burns
that to go
down.
there.
Burns down the
Like what's his name? Like Stanley from the freaking oh no, not Stanley. Like whatever Stan or whatever the guy was from Office Space. With the stapler.
With the stapler. Milton.
I'll burn
That's
this.
Milton.
I'll burn this motherfucker down. God. The crazy stuff. Like this guy could talk. He would. So if you ever watched Wolves of Wall Street, this guy.
He was. He should have been in sales.
This
Honestly.
guy could make you do anything.
He should have been in
Yes,
sales. He was a born salesman.
Like it was the greatest thing you'd ever done.
He was. He was.
Now
he
in
was a born
Florida, it
salesman.
was one of the funniest freaking things ever because I was out fishing like I usually would do, which by the way is all I did in World of Warcraft too, which is why I never got over level 15. Because that's all I did was fish. I found out you can fish, so I fished. If there's a game where I can fish, all I do is fish.
Yeah, that's all you need.
So when we went down to Florida, all I did was fish. We got down to Fort Myers. I'm fishing. We're hanging out. I caught some real ugly little rockfish that you can't touch because
remember
it's
that thing.
spiny and it burped and gurgled at us and it was awful. And I was like,
ugly.
somebody shoot
Look
this.
at- yes.
Was that the place with the avocado tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sean comes out and he's like, fuck. So
That's names.
So SG comes out and he's like,
Too late now.
I know, right? He's still gonna be SG. So Sean comes out.
You literally just said it.
Well, you said we can do it
Okay,
now.
fine now. Go
So
ahead.
Sean comes
Cat's out of the
out.
bag.
Sean comes out and it's
Yeah.
and then I'm staring, like I'm looking at Derek and James, and I see him come out because I'm on the canal. They're right across from me, and I see him coming out, and he's like, "Woo, woo, baby!" And he's got that look in his eye. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna get into it tonight." I'm like, "We're in Fort Myers. What the hell's there to get into? Everything's closed. They're all old." He's like, "Woo, yeah!" And he looks at that tree, and he's like, "You're my next victim." And so he jumps up and thinks he's gonna like George the Jungle this limb.
In my mind, it was going to be like a gymnast, right? Like a
Right. Yeah. And so he grabs it and he goes, "Yeah, baby!" Boom! And he just goes, flies up in the air, and he's like, "Woo!" But then all of a sudden you hear crack, and then all of a sudden we say, "Blow!" And he's laying there. We're like, "God, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. He can't be alive. He
pulled
must
that
be dead."
whole
The best thing was he was
The
like
whole side
parallel
thing.
to the ground.
He was
and that tree
completely
just,
flat.
Like, that whole big ass limb just broke off and just collapsed.
Because
thought he died.
Derek and James see exactly what I'm looking at, so they know he's coming. It's just a look. He has a look that goes on everybody's face to know he's about to come. He's entered the room. And they're looking back, and so we all visualize this guy just going completely horizontal, and then bam! And he's like, oh! We go up to him, we're like, you all right? He's like, and I think we walk off and leave him there too, I think.
No.
I'm not sure if we picked him up or not.
Was it who threw the branch in the water?
It was him!
He threw like half the tree in the canal, and then it got stuck.
Now,
to try to hide the evidence of this big broken
Donald Graham, I
tree.
can tell you about taking a truck swimming, but I won't. I'll deviate for
Oh,
another
God,
night.
remember about that? We went to that. We went camping in January.
Yes.
I just remembered that.
This has to do with a guy named CH, which
That was
by the way
CH.
was another.
Oh, yeah.
Which by the way,
oh my God,
had something to do with another friend of his named HL, who had the craziest dad in the world.
Oh, it's too many initials right now. I'm getting lost.
So
Tell me later.
CH's buddy.
Yeah, I know.
HL.
CH what?
HL.
CH is what?
CH's buddy, like his
Oh,
one of
yeah,
his
yeah,
closest buddies, HL, who had the craziest dad, who almost burned down their house.
Oh God!
Because he did 16 bars of Xanax.
Yes, that's right.
Drank a third of a bottle of Jaeger.
He had a really sweet pool.
And then got into the sauna.
Yes, that's right.
Pissed himself, threw his trunks on the sauna. I know the story vividly because I was there.
Figured out who CH is. That's
I'm like too removed
no, I
from
figured
this
out
one.
who CH is.
I went there a lot, and I didn't believe the stories of this guy. We'll call him Jimbo.
Yeah.
Since that's his freaking name.
That was his name.
His crazy ass bastard. He's dead, so oh well. Oh, this guy had an Uzi.
Yeah, he was. It was interesting.
I'm telling you, and frequently used it.
Yeah,
was not uncommon. And
all right, we gotta save some of this for the alternate.
Oh, so much.
We'll do that.
There's so much. We should. I almost feel like
you said something that reminded me of that camping trip we did.
I almost
so
feel like we should have
ridiculous.
guest stars just because.
I know. Well, we need to talk to.
We need to look up people we haven't seen in forever and have them
Yeah,
come
we'll
over
just
on
get
the
James
podcast.
just talk about him in the third person. We don't need
Right.
It's
my
funny
God.
without him.
What a mess. Our whole lives, Derek's and I's, is a massive disaster.
It is a massive disaster.
It's such a massive disaster, but it's hilarious.
But we've known each other since we were kids, and that's what happens when you're friends with idiots.
I mean, seriously, that's just. I mean, forget the porno mags and our buddy's dad's bathroom. I loved going over there to see those.
What's the initials on that one?
I remember those
SJ?
vividly. No, that was TJ.
Okay.
Yeah, you know his dad.
Yeah.
Bald bastard that he was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And he had loads of them everywhere.
Okay.
And TJ was like, "Hey, you want to check them out?" I was like,
"Oh yeah,
yeah, I do. Thank you very much." And now I look at him like, "Golly, I have never seen anything like." Shh, Mom's coming. All right. I'm sorry. My bad. We grew up in the most shithole town in the armpit of Georgia. That anybody could ever think of.
We didn't move that far away.
And we didn't move that far away. Oliver Anthony, make sure you go check him out. By the way, do you like that meme?
I did.
There's a lot of depth in that meme.
I didn't know that's who it was until I saw the thing. Yeah, I got it.
Now you get it. There's a lot of depth in that meme. Yeah. That's the thing. I probably overthink that.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, man.
Thanks everybody for showing up.
Babe, thanks for hanging out, even though you never brought the mic to your face.
That's fine. I heard her.
Glad I put you on there, though, just in case.
Oh, I moved a little bit ago.
She's
I thought it was
loud.
off.
You're still not there. That's okay.
Nailed it.
Yeah, good job.
Woohoo!
Oh, that did it. All right. But yes, appreciate everybody. Love everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry, I am vastly inebriated and tired from lots of week of working out and baseball practice. All those things. God dang it! How much fun did we have? All the fun.